So
Let's fuck it up.
Let's fuck it up.
let's fuck it up.
Would anyone like a summary?
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
I
So
need a summary. Oh, it's just really quiet.
yeah, I can make a. It's just in there for a little ambiance, you know.
Yeah.
I like the ambiance.
Yes. So
Sounds French.
Session 21. I didn't do my French Duolingo. Anyway.
You're in trouble.
Mm,
Gonna kill you in your sleep.
you guys are in trouble.
No.
Yeah, we are.
You.
So.
I'm just gonna blissfully ignore it, so no, we're not.
Okay. So the party explored the cave where they had eradicated the slods. Finding nothing but decimated body parts, they exit the cave and move south through the Orlaithir forest. They run into the battle between the last of the orcs and the slods, but they were afraid of joining the fight while they were still exhausted. Luce and Laith created a flare with Laith's crossbow, and they were able to use it. Use it to signal to Lorgra. Lorgra and her troops ran to the edge of the Orlaithir forest, where the party was able to use the trees as cover and finish the fight. They joined the orcs on their victory march back to their main camp, where a party was waiting for them. They ate, drank, and wrestled in a fight pit before eventually passing out. The following morning, they receive a call on the sending stone from Harapel. Cyrodiil had found the weapon, and the council was meeting immediately. The party loaded up the cart and began heading south towards Tresdell. They stopped for the night, but as Thalim was keeping watch, wyverns and drow sneak up. Wyverns and drow? Why did I pronounce both of them wrong? Wyverns and drow. Wyverns and drow sneak up on the group and attack. The party rallies to fight, but they realize Quinta is nowhere to be seen. Chey creates a protective circle around the cart as the wyverns circle them. Suddenly, Gaeloch, riding Roach, rushes in. Gaeloch turns into his tree form, and with the help of him and Roach, they are able to dispatch the rest of the enemies. They find a note from Quinta explaining that she left to help her people. They quickly loot the corpses and finish their rest. The next day, they ride the rest of the way to Tresdell. As they approach the gates, the earth begins to rumble. To their horror, the earth ruptures, and the cart is thrown off the ground. As they come to their senses, they witness much of Tresdell collapsing from the shaking earth. And that
Bro,
is where we
I
left
hate
off.
it so much. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
So you guys have
make it here.
stood up. The earth shaking has subsided. And as you make your way through the gate, you see that the air is hazy with dust. Buildings had fallen in on themselves. People were strewn about the streets. And paladins and clerics of Pelor were running to aid anyone they could. Wizards flew overhead on brooms surveying the area. People were running, crying, shouting for help their loved ones. You could see a dark, jagged gash in the ground cutting through the center of the city. And right where the gash is, you can make out the crumbled stone that was once the castle. So we are currently in Tresdell, so we'll plop you guys on that map there.
Not the crack. I can't.
I hate that.
I hate everything right now. I just want to curl up into a ball and cry.
Oh no.
Oh, both my cats are in my room.
So as you guys
Sorry, I just
walk
turned around.
walk down the street, Gaeloch's like, it didn't look like this when I left.
Can I want to do, like, I want to...
Maybe we should help.
It's gonna be a long...
Shay, you wanna heal some people? And Luce, do you wanna send Crow out to help people, find people?
Yeah, can I have Crow like go and help the people like searching?
Yeah, do you want to do a
In a
perception?
bubble.
Everyone want to do a perception check?
Yeah.
See what they see.
No.
Oh!
I
17.
have a different plan.
Okay.
What?
Can Shay instead do either an acrobatics or athletics check to run towards the church?
Sure.
Yeah, because Bowie.
You
Which
can,
one?
You can do an acrobatics because there's debris everywhere, so you're gonna have to like weave and hop and jump your way through.
Yeah, she one thing on brain right now. She going.
You want me to go with you? Because
while
my
that's-
athletics is high too.
while
She
that's
literally
happening,
does not care about anything else.
y'all need to take a drink already.
You have to take
Oh.
2 drinks.
17 for acrobatics.
I got a
Alright.
17 for deception.
Okay, so Gaeloch and Laith both immediately hear with their pointy elven ears.
Wait,
like,
wait.
They
Did
both,
you
you
roll
both,
that 22?
yeah. Gaeloch and Laith both nat 20'd. Both of you hear to your right, in one of the collapsed houses, scream for help, and you both rush in that direction. Thalim, you are able to see, like, in a partially collapsed alleyway, like, someone partially, like, laying in the rubble. And you, wait, are you going with Chey, or are you looking to help people?
Help people.
Okay, so you run over to that guy in the rubble. Luce, what did you get?
I got a 19.
I'd say you and Thalim notice the same guy, and you both
Okay.
run that way, and Chey just freaking books it.
Yeah.
Chey, as you run, like, Roach goes with you and kind of, like, tosses you up. Like, as you're weaving through the ground, like, Roach kind of catches up to you, plucks you up by the back of the robe, and just flicks you up onto his back and starts heading towards the church, helping you out.
Let me just see my boy.
Yeah. So, Laith and
Look
Gaeloch,
after my boy.
you guys see, like, this collapsed building. You hear, like, a voice inside calling out for help. The front of the building is, like, completely collapsed with stone, and it is pretty much sealed off.
Okay, can I walk around the building to see if there's like any other entrances anywhere?
Yeah, do another perception check.
Okay. What is my 21.
Yeah, so you go around the back, you kind of weave through the rubble, and you're able to find a window that is open. It's a second-story window, but there's, like, piles of rubble that lead up towards it.
Okay, I'm gonna go in that way.
Sure. Gaeloch goes, hey, do you want to lift? And, like, does the cheerleader, like, hand over the hand thing to, like, lift you up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah.
So he just, like, effortlessly, like, lifts you up into the window, and you, like, hop through.
Laith is also like really small for an elf. Too.
Yeah.
I made her really tiny.
It's just a quick little yeet.
Yeet.
So you hop in, you drop down into the second floor. Make a acrobatics check, because the second floor is a little wonky. It's not holding together super well.
So I rolled a nat 20.
Cool.
Uh,
So you and Gaeloch working together, like, absolutely killing it. Like, you suddenly feel like this is just, like, old times of you and him adventuring. So, like, barely communicating, like, he lifts you up, tosses you through the window, you hop down on, like, nimble elf feet, and you're able to just kind of move with the swaying of the foundation as the house is, like, on its last leg. You make it to the steps, make your way down, and you see a, like, family of 3, like a mother, father, and a child kind of, like, huddled in the corner, all scraped and bruised up.
okay, I want to check them for any serious injuries first.
Sure. Hit me with
Before I move them.
a medicine check.
My medicine is plus 10 now.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
So that makes it a 28.
So you kind of line them up. You go through each one of them. You check them for bad wounds. The worst injury you see is from the father. He has, like, a head wound that's, like, bleeding pretty profusely. And you also notice he might have some internal bleeding. You can tell.
Okay, that's bad.
He just looks at you and is like, how bad?
We need to get you taken care of as quickly as possible. So we need to get you guys out of here. I don't want to take them upstairs because I'm sure their acrobatics is like -4.
As you are, like, sitting with this family, you suddenly realize, like, a beam of light just passes through the whole room, and when you look up, you see Gaeloch switch to tree form and has just lifted the stone away from the front and has placed it down, opening the front doorway, and he just kind of waves with his big tree arm.
Okay, I lead them outside.
You lead them
I
out
don't know
into
why.
the...
I just saw a fucking Groot when you said that.
I did too.
Oh man. You lead
what I
the
thought,
family
too.
out into the sunlight. the like little kid just kind of like points and stares like mouth open at the tree thing. As it walks by, and yeah, Gaeloch puts the rocks down, and he like considers like turning back into human form, and then he kind of looks around and realizes he might be more useful moving some rocks. So he then kind of like nods at you, Laith, and then continues trying to like clear some of the debris away from the houses.
Okay, I want, like, is there like a place where like the other clerics and stuff have set up like where people have been injured?
So you notice that like the clerics and the paladins are ushering people towards the square.
Okay. So I'll start bringing them, like, kind of that way while still listening out for more calls for help.
Yeah. So we're going to switch to Luce and Thalim. You guys head over to the alleyway, and you see this man, like, kind of partially in the rubble, laying there motionless.
Okay. Well, I'm not very strong.
I am. It's okay. I'll try to move the rubble.
Go for it. Athletics check, por favor.
The athletics. 23.
You squat down low.
My seven's a fucking bitch.
With your nice Grimulkin ranger body shape, you just like effortlessly pick up some of these rocks and start tossing them aside, revealing a crumpled man beneath, breathing but barely. Looks pretty busted up, probably a few broken bones.
Do we know who this man is, or just like a simple like villager?
Maybe you've seen him around town a little bit, but you don't know him personally.
So this guy's got some broken bones. He's breathing, just. I don't want to move him just yet, because I don't know the extent of the injuries. Do you want to help me do a look over to see what is broken?
Can we like both do like a look over?
Yeah, do one of you, whoever has like the highest medicine, I guess, do a medicine check with advantage.
I got a 0 for medicine.
I have a 0 too. I have a +6 for investigation though.
I love the enthusiasm. If we're gonna go help this guy.
Let's do medicine together, fuck.
Or is this happening at
it's
the
happening
same
at the
time?
same time, so you're preoccupado with your family.
Save your own family, Jen. Fuck.
Well, the medicine check that I have plus.
I did a medicine. Mine, it was 17 for me.
17.
Okay, I'll do just for fun.
Yeah, please.
I got 16.
So you guys are able
say 6.
to notice like
Imagine.
the worst of it seems to be like a broken arm.
Okay.
Yeah, the arm's
we can,
definitely
like-
broken. He's banged
We can
up.
probably
but-
like both work to like pick him up and move him to like a safer spot.
Wait. Pass me his straps. I'll make like a makeshift sling really quick.
Okay.
All right, do a
It'll be easier to carry.
yeah, do a sleight of hand. See how well you do making a sling for this guy.
16.
That'll work. That's fine. Like it's not super
Fine.
complex. Yeah. So you take a strap. You're able to put this guy in like a makeshift sling, take the pressure off of it, or whatever medical thing you should do. That's actually useful. I'm not a doctor. He's like a little semi-conscious. He like mumbles thank you, and then you help him kind of down the street. So you guys kind of Laith, you're helping the family?
Yeah, I'm just like kind of like getting like if there's like anyone like in the streets or whatever, I'm like kind of like helping them to the square and things like that. So like, I'm not like at the square yet because I'm still like listening in like the kind of area and everything.
So you guys kind of make your way down the street. Like Gaeloch is kind of paving the way and like moving larger stones. There's still like chaos moving all around you. So like as you guys are helping these people towards the square, you're finding other people. Gaeloch is unearthing like maybe trapped people. So you're helping a lot of clerics are coming by too and like doing quick heals and moving essentially or accumulating like a herd of people further and further down the street as you're kind of clearing the houses. So it's slow going, but you're making your way down the street, picking up anyone you can find. Chey, how are you doing?
Hey.
You're flying towards the church on Roach's back.
Yep.
And as you move, you can see that opalescent light that's actually stretching out in front of you, right towards the church, right where you want to be.
Yep.
Yep. As you pass through the corner of the square, you look down that gash because part of the square is part of the crumble. And as you look down it, you can just see it just leads down into pitch black darkness. You cannot see the bottom. Like this gash goes deep. But there is a swirling yellow energy placed over it, and there are already a few wizards like standing around this area trying to seal it off through arcane magic so people can't fall in. So you hop through, you make your way through the square, weaving through all of the people.
Fuck them people. Where's my boy?
You see that they've set up even more tents. There used to be some tents for like the elven refugees. Now they have put up even more. Like the whole square is covered with all these tents and people huddling within them. And you see the church doors are now propped open. And the inside also has been converted into a shelter for the most wounded. There's pews that have been pushed to the side so that beds can be lined up throughout the church's main chambers. And there's clerics bustling all over the place, bringing food, clean bandages, blankets to the wounded. And as like as Roach drops you off at the stairs and you like rush up, you can see Bowie like strutting around in his overalls. His spear is like hanging over his shoulder and there's a sack of food tied to the end. And he's making his way between the beds, handing out food to people who need it. And he notices you like sprinting through the church because you're like shoes on church floor. You hear like the clacking of like running feet. And he notices you, immediately grins, darts towards you, and he just wraps himself around your leg. He just goes, "You're back! The town broke, but I'm helping people." Yeah. Mr. Grandpa.
He's literally gonna grab him and just start crying.
Yeah. he hugs you back, and he just like keeps like muttering everything. He's like, Mr. Grandpa is a few beds over that way. He exploded, but he's okay. I gave him extra snacks. Where's Quinta?
Oh no. I didn't even think about this.
Get yourself out of this one, Nate.
Yeah, she's just kind of in between sobs, like, let's go check Grandpa.
Okay, I can show you where Grandpa is. Come this way. And he like starts weaving through the beds, and he's like still pulling food out. And be like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
Boy.
And he makes his way over to you see Linian in a bed, kind of snoozing. There's like crumbs covering the blankets, and it seems he's fallen asleep like mid food. And you see across from him in another bed is Ivara, who like waves to you. They look a little beat up. But as you make it to the bed, and Bowie's like exclaiming and like making Bowie noises, Linian wakes up and he just goes, "Oh, Chey, you're back. You missed quite an exciting time here. I got absolutely crushed by a falling building. But that nice Glenna girl, she saved me, yanked me right back into the world of the living. It's very convenient. Good thing she was there. You seem good. Are you all right?"
No.
And he just kind of looks at you and like offers you like the half-eaten snack he was eating. He's like, "Do you want some of this?" No. Bowie just like squeezes you tighter.
Pain.
You hear Ivara behind you say, "You've returned." Thankfully, after the earth split open, and they kind of like wince and like adjust themselves in bed.
What? Let me see.
Oh, I'm fine. I will.
Let me see.
Be fine. Harapel was able to revive me after the castle collapse. I'll be fine in time. It just, it takes the body a little. You want to do a medicine check on her? Done.
Let me see. I have a +6. That was investigation, you idiot. Hold on, I'm on my phone. I don't have my glasses.
My glasses.
18 plus 6, 24.
So as you examine,
Let me see that shit.
As you examine their body, you notice and you recognize this is like mostly fatigue, like put on the body from being dead and being brought back to life, especially after the body took so much damage. So as you're examining, like Ivara, they're just explaining, like, I mean, we were in the castle when it collapsed. I mean, Kiara I mean, if she hadn't shielded Harapel, I don't think we all would have made it. But she shielded Harapel. Harapel revived me, and there was so much rubble, and Harapel was exhausted from the fall. We never found Kiara.
Oh.
But I'll be fine. I'll be okay. If you see Glenna, if you could help Glenna, she's been overseeing things while I rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just need to know Bowie was okay for sure.
And Bowie just kind of goes, "I'm good." Ivar grabs your shoulder and says, "These people have never seen death and destruction like this before. Please watch over them."
Okay.
And as you have this conversation, you hear a horn blaring.
Oh.
And it's not a bad horn.
I don't...
It's an announcement
okay.
horn. It's like...
Oh, okay.
And the people on the street, those who are on the street, you hear this horn blaring as well. As you're making your way down the street with all these like wounded people you're kind of hurting. And people begin like exclaiming and pointing towards the road at the main gate. At the elves were arriving. And through the fallen gates came the queen and the queen's guard. Many of them mounted on the giant Orlaithier stags, clad in their signature purple and blue armor. And even though she was covered in a layer of filth, Queen Orlira still manages to look regal with her head held high and her back perfectly straight atop her stag. Her countenance is serious, but her eyes, if you look closely, are holding back tears of guilt. She looks briefly at you, Laith, gives you a nod before continuing towards the square. Next to her, a stag walks without a rider. And when it notices you, Laith, it veers off from the group and approaches. It bends down, head extending as a sign of respect. You recognize the stag as the one that you grew up with in Orlaithier.
Oh god, I gave it a name. I forgot what I named it.
She's just so... Laith is so flustered.
I am.
So as you reunite with your dear pet, the citizens part to let the convoy through to the square in front of the church. And the elves begin dismounting from their stags, and the antlers of the beasts suddenly blossom with berries. And the makeshift shelters on the square, where the citizens were now all huddled, the stags kind of go over and bend their heads so people can like eat the berries off of the antlers. And you see that these berries have like arcane healing properties, and people's like cuts and bruises began to vanish as the stags offer this food. And then Queen Orlira effortlessly dismounts in a swirl of her cloaks and begins ascending the steps of the church. Already, you can see Thorlelir and Harapel are standing on top to greet her. Thorlelir clasps her hand, and both of them go inside the church to converse. Chey, you see them like enter, kind of make their way through the main part of the church, and then go downstairs towards the offices to speak.
Oh. The talkie?
Yeah. So they're having a conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. So the rest of the party, you kind of make your way. You bring all of the people to the square where everyone's kind of congregating as the initial shock of the event is starting to die down as people are gathering and finding loved ones. There's like a food station set up with like some soup and bread. There's like blankets being handed out. Clerics constantly like rushing people in through the church. It's still like kind of chaotic, but it's simmering down.
Should we look for Jim and Sam?
Should. We should also find out where that useless paladin is. Find out what the fuck is happening. I'm not so salty, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll go to the tavern.
You go back. Okay, so you guys, drop the wounded off. The clerics like very graciously thank you. You see Glenna. She's running around like a mad woman, like finding beds, determining who's the most wounded, who's in the most dire need of healing, and getting them medical attention immediately. So she takes a few of the people that you drop off. She greets you, but so briefly, like barely even looks at you, and then continues running into the church to continue the healing process. So you guys,
Let's check on Jim and Simon. We should come back here and help.
Can I stay? And
At the square?
just like go at the square and just like go like through people, like doing like if you want me to do like an overall medicine check or whatever, but just like go through people and like find the people that are okay and then help find the people that are not okay still.
yeah. So I'd say you don't even have to
Find
roll
that
for it.
useless paladin and
Okay.
find out
I'd
what
say
the fuck happened.
you and what's your stag's name?
I named it Morgala because
Morgala.
it means like it I just combined two Irish words together, which
Nice.
means it's like grand and elegant, but we can call it Gala.
So you and Morgala, or whatever, you name them. So
Yeah.
you have them kind of use good berry on their antlers, and you go around and you distribute the healing berries to everyone you can find. With the rest of this like herd of elven giant deer are now like making their way through the square and like feeding people to heal them. So the rest of the group. So Chey, you're still in the church.
Yup.
Okay, so
I'm
Shay's
eating chip.
yeah, so Shay's in the church hanging out with Linion and Ivara and Bowie. Laith is healing people with stagberries. Gaeloch's probably still on the road moving rocks. He's just bulldozing. So Luce and Thalim, you're going to the tavern.
Yeah.
So
Gotta
you
find Sam and
make your way to the tavern. You open the door and go inside, and you see Laurelin and Sam both sweeping a bunch of debris
Oh.
out of the main part of the tavern, trying to make it out into the street. Sam
God,
sees
Sam's
you and is like,
alive.
"Oh my god, you guys! The cat.
Sam, where's Jim?
Oh, he's in the back. He's trying to
Okay.
figure out how much of the like expensive wine kegs cracked. It's like really not looking good, but I mean we're okay.
Also-
Are you okay?"
What happened?
Laurelin like
Sorry,
pulls a
I don't know
headphone
what's
out of his
going on
ear.
now. I need you to focus. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, Laurelin just like pulls a earphone out of his ear and like pushes Sam aside, and he's like, I mean, the ground split open and a bunch of the city collapsed, but I mean we're good. I don't think we got the worst of it over here. I mean, he like points to the bar and like all of the glasses had like fallen down and broke. He's like, that's gonna take a while to fix. So
Okay.
maybe expect some paper cups for a while, but I mean
Understandable.
we're still standing.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
you
that's
hear
good.
you
That's
hear
okay.
Get through the
Jim's
bottles, bro.
you hear Jim scream from the cellar, "Not the Merlot!"
Oh my god. Look at Lucy go, okay, they're fine here.
Yeah, they're fine.
What do we got next?
Trish.
Benji, where's Benji?
Oh yeah, Benji.
Oh no.
You
guys
guys
know
find
where
the
Benji is?
blacksmith too.
Where you going? Are you looking for what you're doing?
Would they know? Would like Sam and Laurelin know where Benji is?
They both like look at each other and they're we haven't seen her since the city collapsed.
Well,
Where's Trish?
Trish Trish was, I mean, I think I saw her. I think she's okay. I think I remember seeing her. I think she went to the square.
okay. So we should probably just go to the square and
Okay.
take stock of everything and see if we can help.
Oh, let me hand these straps back to you too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So you
Okay,
guys
we'll go back to the square. Yeah.
you guys make your way back over to the square. By now the sun is beginning to set. It's getting kind of late. We've done a lot of healing and repairing people. Do you want to do a perception check? You're looking for Trish on the square?
Yeah.
Do
let's
a perception check.
see. Perception.
I hope yours is good because mine was a 6.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Oh god.
So Luce, like
Very
you
lucky because I have 0
using
perception.
Crow to do like an aerial scan of the square, looking through Crow's eyes, you manage to spot Trish sitting with Bip. Both of them are sobbing and like consoling each other. They look
Oh, did
pretty upset.
Bob. It was Bob, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You see Sam. You see Bip. No, you see Bop. Oh my god. You see Bop and Trish crying. Bip is not
Okay.
there.
okay, Bip is dead.
Bip is.
No.
He lost a
Who was that?
theatrical
Who
gnome.
the fuck? Who could have died?
Which one?
Sam is fine. Trish is fine. Jim's fine.
Okay. And we saw basically the other. I'm sure Chey will let us know.
Yeah.
Ibarra and everyone is okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
I really think we should find that stupid paladin.
I guess. Well, I mean, we know where. Oh my God, what is her name? The one that was the friend of Proto.
Glenna.
Glenna?
No. Glenna.
Yeah, you saw Glenna.
We can ask Glenna, and just see if she needs help with stuff.
Okay.
We did just see her, so and she seemed.
You have to
very
find Laura
frantic.
Craft.
Oh my god.
Do a who's looking for who?
I'll look for Glenna.
Okay, do another perception check. See if you can find Glenna bustling about.
Glenna.
I look for Proda. And I got 15. Where's that stupid paladin, bitch?
Oh, Luce, what did you get?
I got a 12.
So, you both are looking for... Yeah, Luce is looking for Glenna. Thalim's looking for Proda. You both are, like, making your way towards the crowd, and you both go, "Found!" And you see both of them talking to each other in the crowd. You make your way over. You make your way over in time to hear Proda, whose voice is sounding, like, raspy as if he'd been screaming. And you just hear him saying, I can't find him. I can't find him, Glenna. And she just very calmly, like, nods her head and says, "I told you before, I will help you find him, but we have to finish our duties here first. We are sworn to protect the entire city, not just one person." He should have just gone back to Bromhead. He shouldn't have stayed here just so we could talk. And Glenna just, like, kind of grabs him by the shoulders and says, "Proda,
No.
there's no way you could have known this was going to happen. You have an entire city looking up to you. I'm organizing the clerics while Ibarra is recovering. We have to care for the living before we can pursue the dead." And she kind of gets a little softer because she was getting a little bit harsh. And she says, "We will find him. Please keep busy. Once everyone is safe, we can figure out what to do. I promise I will help you." And Proda just kind of pushes her hands off of his shoulder and marches back through the crowd.
Hey, Thalim.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to be nice to Proto.
Mm-hmm. Under the
We can find
circumstances.
somebody. Come on.
Mm. Fine.
Okay.
I'm doing this for you, not for
As you're standing on the square, you see one of the paladins on the top of the stairs blow a horn. And a few seconds later, Harapel comes out of the church and raises her hand like she's about to address the crowd. So among the crowd, there's still families searching for their loved ones. Some of them have been reuniting. Some of them are still looking teary-eyed at piles of rubble or shuffling their way over to the food to grab some soup. I lost my spot. So the food, the crowd, and seeing the Soul Centurion standing tall on the steps reminds you of the summer festival that had happened just a few weeks ago, but the current scene was heavy with dread. Harapel looks worn. There's dried blood on half of her face, and although her posture still gives off strength, her eyes were weary and set with fear. Her armor, usually shining, has been turned dull by the dust of her collapsing city. "Citizens of Tresdell," the crowd hushed. "Today, our city was attacked by a great and terrifying weapon. Over the past few days, a shift in power in Orlaithir has put Ambassador Celladorne in charge of the elven city. But political power was not enough for him. He has been scheming behind the cover of shadows in order to gain access to a legendary artifact from the Elven-Dwarven War. This artifact allows whoever is controlling it to shape the very layout of the ground. It can create mountains as easily as it can split miles of stone. Today, unfortunately, was just a warning. Celladorne had a message delivered to the castle just as the earth began to shake. He's named himself King of Orlaithir, and he plans to expand the forest over the remainder of the continent. If we do not interfere, he says we will be left alone. But if he catches word of even a plan for resisting him and the forest, he said he will cut Tresdell off from the rest of the continent and drop us into the sea. This has put Tresdell in a delicate situation. Cyrodiil's rise to power was not legitimate, and his decision to expand the Orlaithir forest over the continent takes away agency from others living on this land. Ordinarily, I, alongside the Council of Tresdell, would draw up an appropriate response to such action, but with so many lives at risk while he holds that weapon, we will have to approach the situation delicately. Please know that your safety is my priority, and I will do everything in my power to keep this weapon from being used again. This man and his followers will pay for the damage and loss of life he has inflicted on this city. She bows her head and takes a step back as the doors to the church open again. Queen Orlira steps out in her flowing travel robes. Members of the Queen Guard stand on either side of her. Soul Centurion, she says, "Citizens of Tresdell, I thank you for your hospitality. Many of my people have come here out of necessity and have been welcomed with open arms. But I must also apologize. Apologize for someone that I considered a trusted advisor. Cyrodiil has been scheming for decades, believing his way is the right way and that diplomatic conversation and compromise were not necessary. He has hurt Orlaitharians, and now he has brought this hurt to your city as well. This was a problem I should have contained and dealt with safely. It never should have left the borders of my own land, but unfortunately, this problem has spread and will continue to spread until Cyrodiil is stopped. I have dedicated all my energy and what limited powers I still have in aiding Tresdell and finding a way to stop Cyrodiil's plan, but I also understand how delicate our approach must be. Cyrodiil is no fool. The opposite, in fact. He is dangerously intelligent and conniving. He will know that we won't just sit quietly, and he will have eyes and ears on us at all times. I know him well, however, and I plan on exhausting every non-violent option I have to stop this with the least amount of bloodshed. But I also acknowledge that Cyrodiil and his followers have made a grave mistake, hurting the citizens of Orlaithir and Tresdell, and I will make sure he pays dearly and publicly for his actions. I will be taking the council seat Cyrodiil has left open in his betrayal, and I will represent my own people on the Council of Tresdell. As a gesture of this alliance, I have brought with me a seed of an Orlaithir tree. This seed comes straight from the Tree of Life and is untouched by Cyrodiil's meddling magic. I hope you see it as a connection being made between our two peoples. Together we will find justice and healing." And she steps back amid mixed reactions from the crowd. Some of the elves cheered and clapped. Others stayed uncomfortably silent. Many of the humans looked unsure how they should conduct themselves. Harapel steps forward once again. "Thank you, Queen Orlira. We will continue providing food and shelter for those who need it. Our wizards are already hard at work devising the spells necessary to reconstruct the fallen buildings, and we believe that they will be able to patch up the fissure that now divides our city. We ask that everyone stays clear of the edge. I will keep you updated as things progress, and I implore you to treat our elven king with kindness and respect." Kin, not king, not the king. Fuck him. "Be bright." The crowd mumbles the phrase back to her and returns to grabbing the food or huddling in groups of terrified, blanket-swaddled people. Queen Orlira looks out in the crowd until she spots Laith, and she descends the steps and approaches her, the crowd automatically parting at her presence. "We are having an emergency council meeting tomorrow in the church. You should be there. And daughter, tomorrow let's make some time to talk. It's been a while."
Yeah, it has.
She gives you a quick hug, breaks away slowly, and her and Harapel go back into the church to continue their discussion. What are y'all doing?
Well, that was a lot.
Laith is just standing next to her step.
Oh.
Can Chey ask Ivara for a favor?
Yeah.
This is a teeny tiny one.
Yeah.
Will you keep Bowie in here and away from being dead people?
Oh, I mean, he's
Doesn't
been
need to see that.
um.
Doesn't need to see.
And Ivara like scratches their head and is like, doesn't he have a bird named Dad? I mean, he's been doing honestly a wonderful job. Like he's been bringing supplies around.
It's,
He's been
different. He doesn't need to see people he knew hurt like that.
That is understandable. I will
Keep him
let
here.
Glenna know to keep her eye on
thank you.
him, of course. And you see like
That's
Bowie
what
like
I never
scurrying.
want.
You see Bowie scurrying back to like the food supplies, being like, "Gotta restock, gotta restock, gotta restock."
Oh.
Who's dead?
Oh, that is like tied to the overalls in the back, so it's just like flopping as he's running around.
Yeah. But he doesn't need to see our friends.
Ivara just gives a slow
like
nod.
that.
Like, I will do my best to keep him safe.
Thank you. I'm gonna go try.
Good what?
I'm gonna try.
What's the High Centurion's name again?
Harapel?
Can I talk to her real quick?
She's in council with the Elf Queen right now. They went like down beneath the church to.
Can I talk to someone
join
that can
everyone in a
go?
circle.
Can
Or
I talk to someone that
circle.
can go and give her a message?
You can like, you go to pull like a paladin aside.
Yeah.
So you go to. Oh, wait, hold on, I have to check a note. 1 second. I didn't have all my shit open because fuck Google. I have to open one Excel sheet.
Chrome did a poopy.
One moment. Where is my shit?
My shit.
My shit. Yeah, so you grab just a paladin by the arm and you just kind of say like, "Hey,
Yeah.
where's Queen?"
So that whole talk of not doing anything, there's a slight problem with that one.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, there's no goblin with us, right?
Right? Should there be?
She's going to help the goblin people out.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think you should relay that really quickly.
I mean,
Yeah.
does she die easily? Like maybe she won't make it that far?
Oh
she's-
no.
Oh jeez. And as you're saying that, the
Ain't a headbutt walls for fun.
as you say that, the stable guy who's like limping by like pokes his head out. I was like, "Oh, is that goblin woman? Oh my god, she's terrifying." He just like keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the paladin's kind of like,
Go.
all right, yeah, no, okay, come with me. Let's go. So he takes you.
Huh?
You come away. I ain't going alone.
Fine.
Fucking drag you. It's like I'm getting dragged. You're getting dragged too.
So you make your way through the beds as you're going. Make a perception check.
Yeah, sure. Where is it? Oh, that's performance.
Should I too if I'm there?
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
Perception. 11.
It's your turn.
Thalim's in front, and as he's walking, he sees a familiar figure in one of the beds, and it is Lara, looking pretty banged up. Similar to Ivara, just kind of slumped on a bed as you pass.
Oh.
She doesn't like me, so I'm not sure I can walk past her in all honesty.
She notices you coming by, and she does the like Legend of Korra like eye thing at you, like just like. And you guys
Do not
make your way-
engage.
Yeah, you guys make your way to.
Look who's on a bed, bro. Look who's on a bed, bro.
Alright.
And she just kind of yells like, I almost died. Fuck you." And
You're
she's
bad, you
actually I did die. So like, super fuck you.
Too bad you came back.
She throws like one of the rations and it just hits you in
Thanks,
the
I was
back of the
kinda
head.
hungry, so I was hungry anyway, so
Oh
So
my
you go
God.
down the stairs towards the offices, and you just see
he
like
did my ration.
a mess of Queen's Guard standing there guarding the door. Like, can we help you?
We have a message.
Okay.
So we
What's
need
the
to.
message?
Like, it's been a long day.
It's information about the goblins that the queen needs to know.
It's information that is gonna fuck things up if we don't tell the queen, okay?
We can relay it for you.
Or you can just let us through.
They're having a meeting about the safety of both of our peoples. So
And the information we have detects on everything about safety, whether it happens or not.
It's true. Do we have like? Did we ever get like a little like thing that from Arapel to like show we knew them? I don't.
I still got the ring that the queen gave me.
you
Can I
want to?
show the ring?
That might be
Yeah,
weird.
do a persuasion check. Flash your ring.
Persuasion. Not 20.
You guys could have just grabbed
Oh,
Coulda.
Look at my ring, it's shiny.
So you hold up the ring, and like the two guards you've been talking to, both are just gonna go, "Oh shit," and they just like move aside. You pop open the door. You see Queen Orlyra, Thorley Lyra, and Harapel sitting at Yvara's desk, talking intently. And as the door opens, all three of them, their heads just snap towards you. And Harapel just kind of gives you a look like, "What are you doing here?"
Hey, kind of long story. You know Quinta?
Short, green, angry.
She's not with us.
Did she
she's,
die?
Nope, she's gone to help the goblins.
And Queen Orlyra just kind of goes, "Help help
Yeah.
them do
like
do
free
what?
them
Free them.
Free them." I mean,
from
they're.
Cyrodiil.
I
You know how
mean,
you gave that speech where like you didn't want to do anything? Quinta's gone to do something.
she's just freeing the goblins.
This is Quinta we're talking about.
Harapel like gives a look to Queen Orlyra, and she stands up and she goes, "Well, I mean, when we went underground to retrieve the weapon, and we found that Cyrodiil had it, he escaped. He reshaped the earth underneath the mountain range so he could get out. He took all of his drow with him. He left the kobolds. We had to fight our way through the kobolds back out from underground, but I'm hoping that he's leaving the kobolds down there and moving on without them. She might be okay." Thorley Lyra
Well, maybe that worked
pipes
in
up
her
and says,
favor.
I'm so formal. Thorley Lyra adds to the conversation. Like, that would be something Cyrodiil would do. Use someone until they're no longer necessary and then just tossing them aside.
That sounds about right. So maybe Quinta will actually be able to help the goblins now on her own.
Maybe. I just hope it's just to help and not escalate things, you know?
Harapel
truly
puts
never
her
know with Quinta.
her head in her hands, and she's like, "I don't know if it's even safe to send a scout to even try to monitor her. I mean, I don't know what it's like over there."
Yeah, we don't. either.
The fucking Gaeloch things.
I mean, what do we do? Do we send someone after her? Do we just hope she...
I guess we'll help out around the town for a bit, and I guess we'll have to go and see if everything's okay with her.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we just wanted you to be aware since she's a council member.
Because we're not exactly affiliated with you guys, so as well.
Harapel just kind of gives a little smile and goes, "Oh no, you're very affiliated at this point."
In secret. Shh. It's a secret.
She puts her head deeper in her hands and goes, "Everyone in this room is very in on that."
That's true. It's not really a secret.
Close your eyes. You didn't see nothing.
Okay, well,
Are you done?
he's
Because
lost
we
it.
have
Yeah,
to...
we'll talk
okay.
to you more at
Yeah,
another
well,
time.
Yes. See you tomorrow. And Harapel gives you just this painful
wait.
smile.
Are we coming to the council meeting? Do you need us there?
I mean, you just returned from a mission. It would probably be good for you to tell us what you saw.
When do I get a day off? Okay, fine.
Oh my god. We're gonna go.
You back away. You see, like, flames, literal arcane flames, like, flicker in Harapel's eyes as Luce drags Thalim out of the door.
You sent us on a mission.
You're leaving.
And you just drag him on out of there.
I ain't finished.
No.
To on the door.
So it
Okay,
is-
we need to find. We should see. Should we find Proto?
I don't know. You probably want to fight me. Maybe you
I
should
know, but
fight
I
Proto.
feel like considering what's going on. I mean, that's true. I could just find Proto.
No, I come to. Let's go fight Proto.
Okay.
That'll be good.
All right, so you guys
Looking better,
do.
please.
So you just spend a good chunk of time kind of putzing about, looking around, and you eventually find Proto. He's like a little bit north of where the castle is. He's like sitting on the edge of the like chasm. He looks pretty bummed, and he just kind of fetal position, thinking,
Aw.
deep in thought.
That is my favorite palace.
Do you go up to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just looks at you, just goes, not now.
We overheard your conversation with Glenna.
Mm-hmm.
We were offering to maybe help you
Help me.
find Bertram.
Well, you can start looking, and he just points to the giant crack in the ground.
Was he in a specific place? Do you know, or
fell
are you not
down?
sure?
I don't know, but I've gone through this entire city since this happened, and I cannot find a trace of him.
Okay.
Hmm. Well, you can't sit around your moping. You got a
I
city to save.
Can I have Crow go out and like? I mean, obviously this would probably take time. It's not like an instant thing, but
Mhm.
like, just like look around the crevice
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like check smaller places or like inside buildings that people might not be able to get to, because she can just like poof out of them if they're dangerous.
So starting in the crevice.
Yeah, like around the crevice. I don't want her to go into the crevice.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she goes around. She sees.
I think she can see kind of far. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, she must have dark vision. But even with dark
Yeah.
vision, like this crevice is so deep that it still appears like pitch black when she looks down in it. And she kind of like flies over most of the cracks, just like looking down, and it seems equally as deep throughout. Like this is a deep gash like through the crust of the earth.
Mhm.
And she's not really able to see much of anything down there. It's like a clean cut,
Yeah.
incredibly deep.
There's no like little pockets or anything.
No, if you're gonna look,
Okay.
you gotta go like all the way in, and even then,
Okay.
she can't tell how far deep it is.
Okay.
I'll have Thalim kneel next to Proto and put his hand on his shoulder, and I'll say, look, it's not for sure. And like he's gonna say this, you can tell like there's some pain behind his words when he says it. But like, look, you don't know for sure what's what. You don't know if he's like dead or anything yet, so you gotta keep that hope alive.
I can feel it.
You can feel what,
I can feel that he's gone.
unless that's not set in stone yet. We're gonna help you, Proto.
I
We
know.
have our differences.
I know you're trying, but I think that anything you say right now is not going to make me feel much better because it's coming from you. So, and he just kind of stands up and starts moving away.
I'm gonna kill him one day.
No.
It's
Oh my
coming from you.
Hey.
You
Well, I'm
kind
gonna
of
punch
deserve
him
it.
next time. Shut up, princess.
I'm not even near you. That was just me as the player talking.
Looks around. Gee, look at all this elven shit that's happening.
I guess like we can just I don't know. There's not really much we can do for him at this point.
And punch him.
No. So I guess we can just head back to like Laith and the square. But can I have like while we're doing that, can Crow just be kind of like darting in to like buildings that are still like not fully searched and just see if like she can find people?
Sure, do one more perception check.
Perception. Oh wait, should I do her perception or mine?
Hers.
Okay. Well, that's not. What is her perception? That's an 11. So.
So Crow kind of does a once over around the area that you're in. She like pokes her head in some of the windows and is able to like wiggle her way through some of the collapsed walls. She manages to see Karen just drinking a cup of tea in her house, completely untouched.
Of course.
Damn it.
How? She's like surrounded by crack.
To be fair, your house looks pretty okay too.
Okay, that's good.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have a
Our
house.
house has plot armor.
I mean, we don't know that with Ryan. I would not say that.
Ryan.
I
our
don't
house
even
has
think
plot
we
armor,
have
right?
plot armor.
Oh no.
And we are the plot.
I'm the
I'll
plot.
just get stabbed in the back or something any minute.
So, Laith and Chey, what are you doing with your evening?
Laith is just sitting on the ground next to her stag.
Gaeloch eventually joins you. He's no longer a
Yeah,
giant
it's-
tree. He's a little sweaty from moving rocks for a few hours, but he eventually finds you and greets your stag. You doing
Which
okay?
just kind of. No.
Gotcha. Is it the destruction of the city, seeing your mother again, general fatigue?
Yep.
Okay, all the above. Got it. He takes one of the good berries off of your stag's antlers and like just holds it out and says, "Good berry? I used to eat these all the time."
Thank you.
No problem. It was pretty easy to get back to working together.
Just like old times.
Yeah. Just like old times. Chey, what are you doing? Eating.
Eating chips.
Suffering. She's gonna go look around like the town square.
Mhm.
It's like, take it all in.
Are you looking for like injured people, like just taking a walk? Like what is you looking for something in particular?
Nothing in particular. She's just kind of observing.
Yeah, you see
Because our prior DMs.
yeah, you just see people.
Yeah.
If the people in front of the church aren't as wounded as the people in the church. There's like some bumps, scrapes, cuts, a few people kind of like laying around. None of them seem like their lives are in danger, but they are like wounded. The clerics are just saving their magic for the people who are in need of it more. There's people handing out food at some of the food tents. People just like huddled with blankets who've been displaced. It's not the happiest scene. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. And it kind of reminds you of your intention of leaving Orlaithir, of thinking you're going to putz around and go on happy pilgrimages, and you see that you're in this place instead. It's not what you had imagined.
Nope. Nope. No, sir. It is not. Who would be like the closest person that she would see?
There's like, I mean, it's pretty packed. There's
Oh, okay.
a lot of people everywhere.
Like people she recognizes, I mean.
Are you looking for someone in particular?
Not really.
Uh,
Just like by chance.
roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception?
Yeah.
Perception. There it is. Ooh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 as you're walking. You see a pen, pineapple, and apple all kind of huddled in a corner. All of them. Wait.
Huh?
You see pineapple and apple.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
You assume, you think you see Pen, and then you realize that he's not there, and you always see the three of them.
Can I ask them where Pen?
He's just upset.
They both look at you. Pineapple's like one working eye that's not been burned by acid, like sheds a tear, and Apple just kind of goes like, I mean, we were just on the street, and the ground opened up, and he was just gone. He's just gone.
Ryan. So no body.
Oh, no, there's not that we could find.
Okay.
Do you want to look for some bodies?
I mean, if there was one, I could, you know,
Duel.
a little matter.
So you
Well,
did
magic
see
stuff?
they were.
Where's my blacksmith?
They had put a section in the church for the deceased, like the deceased. If you want to go in there.
Yeah, let's have a looky. You guys want to see if we recognize anyone?
Oh god.
So you go to the.
We're like making our way back over still, I think.
Yeah, let's check out the morgue, you guys.
I mean,
Are you
can
waiting
probably-
for-
You're like, want to
You
go see the
can-
morgue?
You can
No, I
probably
think-
see Laith wherever she is, because she literally has a giant stag next to her.
Honestly, Shay's probably like in a daze, just like, okay, let's go check it out.
Are you going by yourself?
I mean, if they want to follow her,
You could
She
always
won't
like
complain.
telepathy.
Yeah, like are you waiting for them to get
but
to
at
you?
the
or you're
same
just
time,
gonna-
he's just kind of like,
You want to send a
Shambling.
little telepathic thought.
You a little ring
I
on
don't
the
know,
brain.
she's having mental difficulty process.
All right,
hard.
so you like just end. You don't even like consciously think of it. You just end up
Yeah.
standing at this kind of like canvassed off section of the church where there's just kind of a series of bodies just kind of laid out along the floor covered in cloth.
Word.
What, are you doing anything?
Let's see who's there.
I'm gonna have you do an investigation because you're gonna have to lift
Okay.
the cloth off of each one as you go by.
Yeah,
Oh.
boy.
Okay.
Investigation.
Mhm.
This is exactly what Chey needs.
That's a lot of damage.
Hey, guess what?
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 This one was a nat 20.
Oh God.
Oh no! So trauma
So
gained.
much perception.
Trauma gained times
That's
10.
not. That's not.
So, with the nat 20, you start making your way down the line of bodies, and as you do,
That's not what I
you
wanted.
lift each cloth off of their head as you walk by, and you see people you don't know, people you kind of recognize, you've seen in town, and as you look at each one, you feel a sinking feeling, like in your
Mhm.
very soul.
Mm-hmm.
A sense of just utter defeat. And as you make your way down the row, you lift one of the claws and you see a face you do recognize and someone you have spoken to, and you see Iliada dead. And as you continue lifting the cloth, you lift another one and you see the green skin and red hair of Benji motionless.
She's like, oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh shit, that
It's
only
starting to
works
hit
within a
now.
minute.
I would say the mace always initiates the conversation.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw my DMs. I'm afraid to like touch anything on my computer right now.
She's gonna like ask it what to do. Like, help. What do I do here?
Make a religion check.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Because I do have that thing.
Mm-hmm.
18.
So you reach out and connect with this mace, which up until now is usually the one reaching out to you. And you feel an energy within, the type of energy that you draw upon when you use your healing magic. You also feel a different type of magic, a broken, like sharp-edged type of energy that's diminished, but you still sense it there. But you definitely feel the healing energy more currently.
Okay. So it is possible.
It wants to do something. It's able to do something.
How would I use it? Spell-wise?
So
Should I use one of those bad boys?
if you'd like to cast a spell, you can.
But I mean, like, how make mace work?
I mean, you've been using it. You've been using it to cast your spells.
Yeah.
But you feel you feel like the healing energy like welling up within it, but you feel like beneath that there is a different type of energy that
A little
is
Sharpie
available.
thingy.
Oh.
But you definitely feel the healing energy is definitely the predominant force currently in this.
I'm sending you screenshot of spell to possibly use. Would it allow that?
Let me look. I'm using Discord on my phone because I'm scared. I just opened a picture of Jeff Kaplan.
Okay.
If you have the component, be able to get one of those.
I don't have that component, but I have
the money.
Yes.
You'd have to ask someone to make a quick little purchase there, or if you know of somewhere that would have that.
Oh, where would I get that?
Was there someone who sold magic-y stuff?
Trish!
Other magic-y? You literally just looked at her corpse.
Oh, Iliad! So, do I have to check her?
I mean, you can check if she'd have it on her person, but I don't think she'd have it on her person. She sells them. Or sold them.
All right. We're gonna go secretly look for that.
You're gonna go?
Yeah. And everyone else can do their thing while she's just trudging along.
That's so weird.
So
That's suspicious.
that's weird.
That's suspicious.
So you make your way out of the church, past the square. You start heading towards the apothecary. So it's getting a little late now. It's like 7-ish o'clock as the day's going on. People are doing their thing. People have lit a few fires on the square to keep warm. Anyone like to do anything
Keep
else
talking.
with
I'm
the
just gonna check
evening
the
before-
spells.
Yeah.
Before she does things. does something.
Anyone else want to do anything in the evening before Chey makes it to the apothecary?
I need a drink.
Not yet. You're gonna need one.
Hey,
It'll be
I
fine.
want to go to gyms again. So you can give us a drink or two
Oh my god.
to take home, not like to sit there.
The wine is gone.
The
No,
Merlot!
the Merlot's gone.
The Merlot.
Um.
I've had death stares given to me by someone who's on a bed. Ha.
Mhm.
About a paladin.
She literally died and came back to life. A cleric found her in time.
Stayed dead, so like I would have been a
Alright.
problem off my shoulders.
She would have haunted your ass.
We've got a paladin that's still butthurt about losing. Town hero.
Oh my god.
I need a bath.
So
I think I got set on fire because I wanted a day off.
So Chey, you make it to the
And?
apothecary. You kind of have to
Yes, sir.
trudge your way through a lot of stone and rubble and some collapsed buildings. But this part of town, luckily, isn't. Looks like it got shaken up, but it's not like decimated. And you see Iliada's shop still standing.
Mhm. Okay. Time to rummage. Respectfully.
So you find that either the door was unlocked or the shaking of the earth had popped it open. And you just make
Nice.
your way inside. You see her store. There's no light. It's pretty dim. Do an investigation check.
Okay.
You're gonna have to kill Chey.
17.
You go.
Thank God for high rolls.
As you're behind the counter and you're like rummaging through, you notice the opalescent glow around one of the wooden panels behind the counter, and when you press it, it pops open and reveals a lockbox.
Is there like a key to open it, or
There might
how am I
be.
gonna get this bitch?
Do you want to look
Can
for
I
a
look
key?
around more?
Yeah, you can look specifically
Yeah.
for a key. Do you want to do an investigation or a religion and use Coda?
Religion.
Okay, you may do that then.
Could help. Help. 20, dirty 20.
So you tap
I got
into
+4.
your
Holy
your
shit.
dream spirit's
Rolls,
energy,
finally.
and you see like a shimmering on another part of the counter, and you go over, and the shimmering kind of like trails off the edge and underneath, and you slip your hand under and feel like a key stuck into the underneath of the counter.
Mm-hmm. Give.
You grab it.
Yep.
You
Open. Open sesame.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
No.
This may technically grave robbing right now.
Respectfully.
The grave
gonna
robbing
leave
is
my-
only if it's in the grave with them, so technically it's just normal robbery.
They're dead.
17.
Robbery.
I know math. 15 plus 2. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, 17.
17?
Yeah.
17. It's been a long day. I did a lot of math
As
today.
you open the lockbox, you feel just like a jolt of electricity, and you take 10 lightning damage
Oh,
as the spell that was on her lockbox is set off.
I'm fine with that.
It is now
I said
open.
10.
10, yeah. You made the save, but it still shocked you.
That's okay. Can I take the item?
So inside you see
I'm gonna leave money, of course.
You see some gold in there. You see a few healing potions. You see a few diamonds.
I'm just gonna take the diamond.
Just one diamond.
Maybe 2.
Okay.
But I am going to leave 500 gold, respectfully.
500 gold for 2 diamonds? So you're stealing one?
Maybe. I'm leaving money.
Okay.
Hey.
We're gonna have to kill Chey.
No.
Only if we ever find out about it.
It's true.
Exactly.
I think
It's
Chey
true.
can keep a secret.
But
This is
yeah, I was
Chey
about
we're
to say,
talking
with how
about.
Chey is as a character, they're gonna tell us soon.
Like, Chey, what you been
Don't worry
doing?
about it. Don't worry about it. Okay,
Chey,
so
what
I
have you
have
been-
thing.
Are you going back
have
to
good.
the church?
Yeah.
You go back to the church. You go up to the bodies. What are you gonna do?
Hey guys, guess what?
What? I'm scared.
You're gonna bring him back from the dead.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Raise Dead on Benji.
So you hold
I
out.
fucking knew
Nope.
it.
You hold out the
Little
diamonds
necromancy?
in your hand, and you hold the mace in the other hand, and you feel that sharp-edged magic creep through you and up into the mace, and the diamond grows hot in your hand, and it begins to like melt and sear your skin as it just kind of
I'm okay with that.
sizzles into nothingness. And suddenly, Benji, her eyes snap open, and she just goes, and she just sits up and looks around confused. And she just, Chey?
Hi.
Chey's villain arc has officially started.
What
Not
what
that necromancy.
what happened?
Hey, listen, the creature's soul has to be both willing and at
Eye
liberty.
drops.
It's God.
Eye drops.
However, question,
Yeah,
is she missing like any body parts?
she revives with 1 HP.
I mean,
So
like,
she's
did she lose
stable.
an arm or like?
No, she's
Okay,
got squished.
so she's
and now
fully intact.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
just
intact.
squished? Okay, she's
good.
fine now.
You revived Benji first.
Yeah.
And the woman that you stole from is still there.
Are you?
Yeah.
How's she gonna spend time at gold, Jay?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
So are you?
What's happening?
You don't have the spell slots to do another one,
Ooh, actually,
or do
hold
you?
on.
It's like building a
What
huge
level is that?
fire to like burn all these bodies. Like, I'll do it tomorrow. It's fine. It's
The
fine.
necklace is only level 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I can't.
Yes, you are tired.
Well, it makes sense because, yeah, it's the first time she's ever,
Yeah.
necromancy.
Done in
And-
evil.
You feel
Okay.
that kind of like sharpness kind of linger for a little bit.
Mhm.
And as you look at your mace, you see the gash kind of cracks a little more
Ooh.
and gets slightly deeper.
Can I apologize to it?
You
But
say
Thank you for helping me. Helping my friend.
you feel that like sharp type of energy is now a little more prominent within this mace than before.
Cool.
We're gonna kill Finn.
Enigma.
So
Shay's
obviously
the
Benji's
actual
up and
end
walking.
boss.
Mhm.
I
what
will
are we
put
doing
Finn
now?
down. I swear to God,
Ha-
I will
what-
put him down in the middle of the street.
What do we do now? How is? Let's just
I mean-
take Benji out.
I was gonna say,
Out
you
of
should
the morgue.
probably get her away from all of the dead bodies.
So you
I'm just
walk
gonna like
as you
help her
walk.
up.
Yeah, you walk Benji out and kind of lead her to the square. She's like in shock and very confused.
Her soul has to be willing first off. So it was. Fuck you.
You feel
And that
a
liberty.
hand on your back,
Mhm.
and you hear Glenna's voice in your ear saying, "What did you just do?"
But I had to.
Do you know how death works?
hmm
There are
hmm
consequences.
I know. And I will accept those.
You might be willing to accept those, but does Benji accept those?
But she has people that loves and cares for her, so yes. It's fine.
You have to be careful when you do
I
things
know.
like that.
Mm.
Because you don't want to upset Death. And she just gives you a very
It'll be
stern
fine.
look and says,
It's
I
fine.
have a lot to worry about right now. I'd appreciate it if you keep us off of Death's radar.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
She walks away
I
from
am
you
not
and
fighting death for you.
gives you a look that you have never seen from Glenna before.
Disappointed.
Glenna will remember that.
I am not fighting death for you, mate.
Thrilly Lear's gonna be upset.
I am not Trevor Bell.
So is
Okay?
It's fine.
I don't have a
It's
fucking
fine.
mace.
Benji's back. It's fine. Everything's fine.
What's everyone else doing tonight?
Getting fucking wasted.
Oh, you're not gonna see Benji? You're not gonna come
we
see
don't
Benji?
know.
Well,
We
you
don't
guys,
know
they have to
that-
catch up to you.
No.
You did this kind of later in the night.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
So I guess we just went back to gyms to get alcohol.
So in gyms, who's going to gyms?
I have my friend. Benji, where do you want to go?
You going
Laith is still going through it in the square.
You gonna come join
Gotcha.
me, or you wanna stay here? Luce,
What?
you wanna come to gyms with me, or you wanna stay here?
I guess I'll come to gyms.
Say, I'd make a death joke, but it'd be
Not
really, really grim right now.
I'm not really sure what else. Can I okay?
Mhm.
Can I leave Crow
Mm-hmm.
to help people? Not obviously Crow can't heal or speak or move debris, but she can probably bring items to people. You know what I mean?
She
to
can
the-
help Bowie.
Yeah,
Bowie's
yeah.
running around helping.
I'm gonna leave Crow to help Bowie in the church.
Yeah.
And distribute stuff and just help the paladins or Ibarra.
Oh, he dies. I'm doing it again.
That she can do.
Hey, if you bring death to us, I will kill you myself.
I will yes,
I don't think Lilith
to
can do
myself. It's fine.
So
You just have Lilith or Peter in the dream going, hey, did one of your party members bring somebody back from the dead? Can you tell them, do not do that, or I will kill
It's
them.
like, dude. Me.
Gaeloch
shit.
is gonna stay with Laith at the square
Okay.
amidst the stags and the elves and the good berries. I punched my microphone. Luce and Thalim, you go to big gyms. There's still a lot of cleaning up to do. There's a few of the elven refugees who've been staying there, eating in the corner, very simple food. Jim just whips something up easy. Sam and Laurelyn are still busy cleaning. But when you get there, they're willing to serve you. They're still down to serve.
This is gonna be a dick move. I'm just gonna point to someone on the floor and say, hey, Sam, you missed a spot.
No.
You son of a bitch.
He's not looking very happy right now, and he just kind of looks up at you and goes, Bop?
Oh.
I mean, Bip. Fuck, was it Bip? One of them died.
It was Pip.
It was Bip! And he
You
just
want me to fix
burst
that?
into tears.
Oh, Sam.
Sam, I hate to tell you this.
Trish
People
told
are
me.
gonna
Trish
die.
just told me.
Some people are gonna die.
Shh, 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 shh.
Some people did die, and they were my friends.
Gentle boy.
I'll
Sam,
fix it.
I would be like, Sam,
Doesn't
I
know
could
what
die.
Shut the fuck up. Leave Sam alone.
He just stares at you and is just confused
I'm
and
just-
sad and just tears, silent tears just streaming down his
Oh.
face.
I'm gonna give Sam a hug.
He kind of hugs you back, but he's kind of in shock.
You want a hug from me too?
He nods. As you guys are hugging, you hear from the cellar, "The Pinot Grigio!"
Not the Pinot Grigio.
Hey,
Please, why?
Sam, are we going to bottles that we could take home?
he looks at the ground. I was like, I mean, you can take anything on the ground because we were gonna have to clean that up anyway. But I like a drinkable one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alcoholic.
Alcoholic drinkable liquid. Got it. Yeah. 1 sec. And he like goes, like you hear the crunching of glass like behind the counter, and he's like, oh, and he like holds one up. He's like, this one didn't break. I mean, honestly, no one's gonna notice if you. No one. We're not really taking stock right now. So like, people died. Here, you can just have that one. Honestly, like the world's ending.
Hey, do you think we should get like? Is there any like little food bits that we could maybe take too?
Like not on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems to be that seems to be a theme. Yeah.
I'll
And
give
like
you another hug. It's okay.
Jim opens the door and he's like, I mean, if you could help me, I'm trying to just cook all of the spoiled crap. So there's just kind of like a weird stew. If you'd like some of that, yeah, we got weird stew.
Okay.
Can we take it? Can you
Cool.
like put it in something we could take home with us?
Yeah, I got a bunch
like
of
that.
broken casks I can definitely fashion together.
Like, hey, does this smell like Merlot?
He just slowly turns to look at you. It sure does. And he closes the door to go prepare the stew.
Hey, Liz, did it smell like Pinot Grigio?
Thalim. Shut up.
A few moments later, Big Jim comes back with the stew, and he hands it to you, and he leans into Thalim and said, "You're lucky I respect my food, because I would have spit in yours."
So I've eaten it. Jim, I would have eaten it anyway. It's fine.
My spit is very top quality.
Alan just opens his mouth and goes, "Go ahead."
You're gonna give this poor kid a new kink. Stop.
Thorlaler just like, not Thorlaler, Laurelyn just like pulls a headphone out and just goes, "What are we talking about?"
No? Okay, close my mouth.
Nothing.
Let's go.
Oh, we gotta go.
I've had my fun.
All right, and he puts it back in and just goes back to sweeping this. Yeah.
I'll come by tomorrow and help out Jim.
You better
Whatever you need.
after bad mouthing my Merlot incident. People died today, Talon,
True.
and wine died today.
Yeah, but what do you care more about, the wine or the people, Jim?
I think we both know the answer to that question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm
I
running
used to
a
own a
business
tavern
here.
too. I get it.
So you guys got some stew, some weird
Yeah, we
stew.
got some stew for everyone.
A
So
bottle
I
of
guess
unexplained alcohol.
yeah,
Unbroken
Um,
alcohol and weird
unbroken alcohol. So we're gonna find Laith and Chey.
Hold on. Alan looks at everything we got. Shit, we just got this for shit. Fucking free. High
True.
five. Be like, why is Thalim so happy around all this? It's like somebody's got to lighten the fucking mood. There's like death up in this place.
Many people literally died.
Many people died. Some of them. No, it's just.
We're like, hey, point this out. They've sent us on countless missions where we could have died any point.
True, but these are innocent civilians.
It couldn't be mad innocent.
Okay, let's go find Laith and Chey.
You guys reconvening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you heading off to?
We go home.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably like gather everybody and then go home.
Is that good with buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Benji.
Do you bring Benji?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you guys kind of meet up at the square, and you find that you have to take
effects to what you've done.
you have to take like the long way around, like all around these cracks and like through the rubble. Gaeloch kind of leads you because he points out like where he like cleared a path through a lot of the houses, and you make your way to your house. You go inside and you see pretty much anything that wasn't nailed down has like fallen over or fallen off the shelves or is dilapidated. Like it's
No, my knickknacks.
The knickknacks. Well, we'll clean that up later.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Benji's just kind of like, Benji's like in shock.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay.
What the fuck happened? There's a hole.
Mm.
The
There's a hole in
castle's
Hey,
gone.
Luce, wait, Luce, I need to talk to you really quick.
Okay.
Wait. Benji, you don't remember what happened?
I mean, I was just like walking down the street, and then like the ground started shaking, and then that's the last thing I remember. And then
Sam
I
said
woke up
Benji
in the
died.
church.
Oh,
Luce,
Who
Sam
did
said
you
Benji
wake up to in
died.
the church?
How is Benji alive?
Oh, I woke up with Chey.
what do you mean?
Sam said Benji
Chey?
died.
I died.
Come here.
What?
I thought
Wait,
Sam said that.
Hey.
Benji
I
didn't know about it.
wherever you two are, I
Oh,
just
'cause you
storm
said
in
to
with
talk to
Shay
Trish.
in tow.
No, not touching.
I'm not touching you, but you're following me.
So when we went back, Sam said he talked to Trish, and Trish
Standing
told
by
him
Benji.
Benji died.
Guys,
Oh.
Standing with Benji.
Benji woke
Gotta
up
keep
in the
eye on.
church with Shay.
Oh.
Next
Benji
to them.
died.
Wait.
Shay,
Hey.
what did you do?
Shay?
What?
Shay, are you fucking with death?
No.
Why
Did
is Benji
you-
alive?
Did you bring
she
Benji
shouldn't
back
have
to life?
Died, so I undid it.
Shay,
Uh,
there are
Shay, you
deep
just can't
consequences
do
to this.
that.
I can, and I did. Mace said it was okay.
The
Tom, can I have the?
Shay, the crack is bigger.
Give me a sec. I need to.
The mace said it was okay.
Shay, you do not
Yeah?
bring any more people back alive.
Why not?
Because it goes against.
Because
But they shouldn't have
rules.
died, so it's fine.
Shay,
There's
do you know what death is?
Yes.
Do you know if you start bringing people alive that death is taken, death gets pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
Hey, we cannot kill death.
Okay, but
If-
Cyrodiil did it, so I fix it.
Shay, death doesn't give a fuck.
Okay. I fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
No.
You promise
Death
this
hates.
party right now you will not
No.
revive anyone else.
I can't promise that.
I will break this fucking mace, I swear to God.
I
I
can
don't think it would like that.
I can turn
I don't
into
think
a
it's
tree
gonna
and hug her,
work.
and she won't be able to go anywhere.
Hmm.
That sounds like a great idea.
I'll do it.
I have a knife.
I'm a tree.
Wait, can I pickpocket Shay?
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Please,
pickpocket
then
Shay.
let's just
What are
teleport
you
back
What
to
are you
her.
looking for?
Whatever's in her pockets.
But why? Why would you do that?
Because she would have needed something to bring this fucking person back alive.
First, do an
Magic?
Arcana check and see if you know the components of a necromancy spell.
Do you want me
18.
to do the Arcana check?
I want Thalim to do the Arcana check to see if he
18.
would.
Okay.
Okay, so you are aware that Chey would need.
Right, I have the medallion that like hums if
Yeah.
there's anything around me. Like,
So
hey
it
guys,
increases
this thing
your-
is fucking
your
crazy.
passive percept. So now do a sleight of hand check,
I'm about to fucking pickpocket you so bad.
and Chey do
You'll
a
upset her and she won't talk to you anymore.
do
Dirty
a,
20.
Chey do a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
that's
be
the
at 20.
safe one. Perception plus 2. Ah, you got a 6.
Thalim,
Well,
you
literally just
slip your
Flicks-
hand.
Flicks his fingers, go Shay over there.
Yeah, you pluck
No,
the
she
diamond.
literally won't talk to you anymore.
You pluck the diamond out of her pocket,
Oh no.
Consequences of your actions.
and Gaeloch just
Hey,
goes,
Laith?
that looks expensive.
Yes.
Shut up. I'm gonna throw it to you and say, what the fuck is this?
Okay. Do I need to do a check to catch it?
No, you can. It's
Okay.
if you drop it, it's a diamond. Like,
Have you never seen a diamond before?
There's something fucking specific with this, okay?
Okay. Do you want me to do a history check?
you could
To
do
know,
an
like, what it
Arcana
is.
check.
Arcana check?
Yeah.
Okay, they're both +7, so
Yeah.
easy.
Easy stuff.
Not even needed! Everyone needs to take a fucking drink. I got a plus 7. I got a 20, not 20.
So you kind of hold the diamond out, you inspect it, you look at the quality, and you notice that this diamond is of such high quality that it is powerful enough to fuel a spell that can bring people back from the dead. Not every diamond can do that. This one is specifically clean enough, polished enough, perfectly set up in order to be able to fuel a resurrection type spell.
Chey, did you steal this?
Huh? I paid for that.
I mean, technically,
These
you're
are
telling the truth.
these.
Actually, no.
You paid for
Do a
one of them.
deception check, and Laith do a
Me do a deception
insight.
check?
Yeah, because you're technically lying because you paid $500 for 2 500 gold diamonds. So
Oh,
you're
that's
technically
true.
lying. So Chey do a
Was it
deception.
deception?
Laith do an insight.
Dirty 20.
Oh shit.
Roll again. I don't know. Do it again.
What is going on? You just should
22.
all open up and like Luce.
Not 20.
Do you want to swing?
What's it? The plus though? What are you at?
22.
You both got 22.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
So okay. So Chey is just like adamantly like, I didn't steal it, and Laith is like, I think you did, and they're just like kind of going back and forth arguing, but both of them are so committed that it is impossible to tell who has the upper hand in this argument. It is like dead even. It's
We gotta get an intimidation in this because me and Luce got pretty high intimidation.
I can do intimidation.
Get him.
No,
I mean-
you do that, she won't talk to you.
Gaeloch kind of gets in the middle. It's like, well, I mean,
Can I?
if it's
You
already
think I'm
happened,
kidding, but I'm not.
we just don't do it a second time, right? Like one time, maybe we fly under the radar. Like a lot of people died. A lot of weird arcane shit just happened in this town. Maybe like, one resurrection won't upset anything any more than it already has been. As long as we just keep it at the one.
Hey,
Yeah. Agreed.
did somebody see you bring Benji out?
I don't know.
Shay, who talked? Did somebody talk to you after you let Benji out?
No,
You're lying to me, aren't you?
Benji just goes.
I'm not lying.
We ran into Glenna on the way out.
Oh, that's
Shay,
true. I forgot about that.
what did Glenna say to you, Shay?
I'm not telling you. You just stole from
Glenna
me.
said, "Don't do that shit." What? I'm right here. I died. Like, YOLO.
Ben, are
Okay.
you Benji? Are you
I-
okay?
I
Being back
put-
alive again?
Am I what?
I put the diamond
Are
in
you-
my bag of holding.
Like, are you okay?
Obviously not. Clearly not.
Like, no weird feelings or anything?
No, the weird feeling of finding out that I died is kind of, not normal. Not a feeling I felt before. Gotten close quite a few times. Not actually died. So,
DM question.
yes.
Do you think it's realistic that Luce has seen people in Tebra fuck around with this shit?
Oh, yeah, constantly. People love trying to cheat
Yeah.
death.
So like this is like shit that Luce would know.
Yeah.
The consequences?
Would you like to roll a... what should we roll to see if you know the
Like
consequences?
what have I seen?
Can I grab that bottle off you real
Tebra.
quick?
Yeah, sure.
Benji had already started sipping from it, by the way.
Sick.
Do a history check.
Okay.
See what you remember about good old death.
I remember 14 amount.
So you know that a lot of
The
time
amount I can't.
when people fuck with death, when people cheat death, a lot of heists that the Thieves Guild will do is they will let a person think that they can get away with cheating death. They will take money of people who think they're getting items or a service that will bring someone back or help them, evade death when they naturally would not have been able to do that. And you know that, yeah, you can sell that to them, but eventually, if they gain the attention of death, death is more of a like rule and a force than a entity.
Okay.
And when that entity or when that force is not upheld, you know that sometimes creatures come from the plane of death to reclaim what should be rightfully theirs.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Luce, why do you look like that?
I'm just gonna look at Chey and say, I, of all people, know that it's fun to fuck around with some spooky shit, but you don't fuck around with death. Because that's on all of us.
I didn't sign any paperwork, Benji says. I signed nothing.
And so you want a drink?
I've been drinking, but I will take more.
Okay. Have a drink, man.
Am I like, am I safe? Am I good? Like,
I assume that since it was just the one time,
just the
we should be okay.
Okay, if I like start seeing shit,
Yeah, keep us posted, like how you're feeling, you know, what kind of things you're seeing, that kind of stuff.
Y'all gonna make
Typically
me
in
join the
these
Church of Color. Oh my
situations-
god.
Typically in these
Um,
situations, the consequences are on the caster, not the casted.
Oh,
I'll throw the diamond back to Chey and say, don't
No,
fuck
they'll-
with this again.
No, I put
They
the
will
diamond in
just
my bag of
reclaim-
holding. Shay's not getting that back.
No, give it back to him.
oh, did you try to sneak it away?
Did you toss the diamond to me?
And you're trying
So
to
I put it in my I put
wanted
it
it
in my
back,
bag of
though.
holding.
do a sleight of hand
Okay.
check, and Shay, do another perception.
I have the
Oh,
diamond.
she's not talking to any of them.
Oh,
Oh.
Wait,
Shay,
wouldn't I do the perception?
no,
Because
you.
I have the diamond still.
But didn't you say you're trying to slip it into your bag?
Not slip it into the. I was just very blatantly going like put it into my bag so Sheikah doesn't have it. So she.
Oh,
can't
okay,
cast the
okay,
spell
okay.
again.
I thought you were being sneaky. Gotcha. You just plop it in there. Yeah,
Chey,
I
you're
know.
trying to get us killed, I swear to God.
Yeah, the death will try to correct the thing that is supposed to be dead. Like, the caster isn't supposed to be dead. The Benji is supposed to be dead.
Ooh.
So it might try to right itself.
I would have that
Love
knowledge.
that.
Yeah, you'd have the knowledge. You know
Okay.
that the reason you would pull some of these heists, like rich and powerful people who want to cheat death, and the Thieves Guild is like, totally, here, we'll sell you this thing. Oh my god, you came back from the dead. You're gonna die anyway. And then we'll just take your whole estate. Double win. Some types of magic specifically, like there are pure ways of bringing things back from the dead that are restorative, but there are other things that are stealing from death itself. Are you restoring someone's soul? Are you stealing someone's soul and plopping it back in by force?
We got Stu.
Oh, thank God, I'm starving. And Gaeloch, like, grabs some of this stew. It's like, I was moving boulders all day. So we're not... Alright, so just so we're clear, we're not bringing things back from the dead anymore. And he, like, winks at Chey. I was like, yeah, right? Because I've been on the other end of, like...
Just kind of awkwardly smiles at Chey, like, please don't do
Eh?
that again.
Good, great talk. Okay, and he starts eating the soup. Stew, the weird stew.
Oh, we should get some rest. They want us at the council meeting tomorrow.
Oh.
He's going back to the church.
Oh.
Chey doesn't have
Okay.
diamond.
Are you sneaking out?
No, she's just gonna walk out.
Gaeloch is gonna stand in the doorway. Say, whoa! Where are you going?
She's gonna move past him and go to the church.
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
I have to open Gaeloch.
17.
Hold on, I have to open his...
Motherfucker.
I have to open
I
his
swear to
character sheet. I
God,
don't
I'm
have it
about
open.
to grapple you.
You're only gonna make her
Wait, you got a
angrier.
17?
Yeah.
Okay, he grabs you. He rolled a 17 naturally, and he has some points in dexterity. So
Cool.
he moves right in front of you again. This is, I think we've kind of voted that we're not going to bring any more people back from the dead today. I mean, please, like, look at me. I've been on the other end of people doing stuff to me and fucking around with me, and it's not fun.
Shut up. That's not what this is about. I'm getting Bowie.
Okay.
I'll get Bowie.
Just let her go.
I will happily get Bowie.
I don't want any of you near him right now.
We'll go with you.
No, thank you.
I insist.
I'm going to the church either way.
I know you are.
To get Bowie.
I can also go to the church.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Gaeloch leaves with Chey.
I'm gonna stay at the house.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at the house too.
Yeah, me too.
We have stew and alcohol.
So Chey and Gaeloch make it to the church. You see a lot of the clerics are resting, trying to like use just bandages to stave off the worst of the wounds that they did not have enough arcana to heal tonight. You see Bowie's like on bandage duty, like holding bandages out for the clerics to help bandage, and sees you guys come in and is like, "Oh, green guy. Hi, Mom."
Hey, Bowie. Let's go eat and go to bed.
Okay. I like eating. He goes, "Oh, 1 sec." And he runs over to Lineon and just hands him like another one of the crackers. And he's like, "Oh, thanks." And Lineon just pats him on the head. He goes, "Mom, I gotta come back in the morning because I gotta help feed the people because they're hungry and they're bonked. They got bonked."
Oh, okay.
I gotta help them. They got bonked.
Okay. Do you have your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Cool. And you all leave?
Yeah.
All right. Gaeloch
Grab
is
them both.
watching you like a hawk.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
She's like, I don't give a fuck.
And you make it back to your home. Yay.
There's some stew left if you guys want to eat. Well, we want some stew.
Stew! And he eats some stew. In a nice sloppy way, like laps it up, gets it all over his face.
Oh, Bowie.
It's bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am so sorry.
No,
That's beautiful.
Be quiet. And of course it's her. Like she screams. She doesn't meow. Come here. Come here. It's okay.
So you guys are able to, in like around an hour's time, like move stuff around, flip chairs back over, kind of make everything a little bit more sleepable, even though it's kind of a mess from the destruction. But you guys are able to get nice and comfy. Gaeloch walks over to Laith and goes, "So, I meditate, you meditate. Are we gonna take shifts, you think, and watch the door?"
Yeah, we probably should.
You want the first 4 hours or the last 4?
I'll take the first.
Sounds good. Night-night.
Good night.
And everyone goes into tuck-tuck time.
Is
Yeah.
bed.
Thalim, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
With all the chaos, I completely forgot about the wild hunt.
I actually didn't for once.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a 5.
So you had a nice, exciting day, and as you drift off to sleep,
Gosh, I'm gonna let this cat off.
you guys are still, like, you know, caked with the gunk from partying with orcs and battle, and you're just so excited to be in, like, an actual bed for once, or wherever you ended up sleeping. Yet you are ripped from your slumber after you hear the horn of the wild hunt, and you find yourself face to face with, if I can find it, a giant boar that is like sniffing and snorting and getting ready to charge you. can you hit me with that sweet, sweet initiative roll, please?
Definitely ain't getting a day off.
Nope.
14.
I gotta find my dice. See, I like roll it and then I put it weird places. Oh, I found it. You got a 14?
Mm-hmm.
I got a... Hold on, I need to open it. The stat block. I'm trying not to open any. Cool. Alright. You are going first.
Whee! What do we do? The bonus action is going to be the mark.
Cool.
I'm just gonna shoot it. I don't need to run up and charge, bruh. I'm tired. I want to just shoot it.
Okay, what are you shooting it with?
A pistol.
Gotcha.
18, 19, 20, 24.
That hits.
Pog. 13 plus a d6. Uh, 16 damage.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So this boar is gonna charge right at you.
Lit.
And it's going to make a tusk attack. 18.
Yeah.
And since it charged for at least 20 feet, it's a little bit extra damage. And then 15 slashing damage. And can you make a strength saving throw for me?
15 damage. Strength. That is a 16.
Alright, so it almost knocks you off of your feet, but you manage to like grab onto the tusks and steady yourself.
Oh damn.
It is your turn.
Is long third time. I pull out sword. I slash. 15?
That hits.
Hog. 11. And then these hawks.
I'll make a constitution save to see if you lose concentration on their hunting mark. Wait, do you?
22
Wait.
for the concentration.
Let me also check if you're at the level where you don't need for your subclass.
No,
that
that's
okay.
That's,
I was like,
yeah,
wait.
that's like level 11.
All right, so you keep hunter's mark.
Yeah. So the first 15 damage for the first swing. And we swing again. 16.
That hits.
This one. 8. And then these hawks. 6. 14 damage.
And as you pull through your sword, first across it, and then you wind it back. Wind it back. I'm rapping now. Would you like to describe how you execute this giant boar?
I've got a hold of the tusk, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll use momentum to like leap or like jump. Use the tusk as like a, I don't know what it's called.
A step,
I think
a
the swing
fulcrum,
up.
a lever.
Yeah, like a lever, and like swing up and like just cut his head off.
Oh,
On the
cute.
fall down.
And you're just like holding onto the head by
Yeah.
the tusk. Cute.
Yeah.
So as you do that, as you like hold up this severed boar head, you are finally able to rest in your slumber. And you wake up the next morning feeling a little bruised, slight bruising, but
Oh, my ribs.
was anyone else doing anything weird at night?
I think Luce is just sleeping.
Okay.
Just sleeping.
So you guys wake up the next morning. Slept a little weird because it was A, you had weird stew for dinner, and B, your house was like quite disheveled, but you slept nonetheless. You wake up. It is a new day, a new morning, and you have a council meeting around noontime.
We should go get some breakfast.
I don't know if we can.
There's still
Or
food
at least
there.
go help at the tavern.
Yeah,
It's
but
mostly
Jim
not on the ground. Or half. I don't know.
Yeah, but Jim wants me to help.
It's true.
I don't wanna.
Thalim, you should
You
go check
offered.
on the. You should go check on the blacksmith's building.
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Make
Sure.
sure he doesn't need help or anything.
Alright, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
With the assumption that he's alive, because I don't think we know if he's alive still or not.
Fucking better be. Who else is gonna make my bullets?
Your bullets are magic.
But he's such a great smith.
So we're going first. You're all stopping at the blacksmith first, or just like doing a walk by?
I can stop by the blacksmith if
All right. You pop your head in and you see Sam is sweeping and Bernor is there, like trying to organize a bunch of like nuts and screws and bolts that had all fallen out of the containers during the earth shaking. And Sam looks at him and goes, "Oh, hey, look at me! I just sweep. I'm just sweeping. I sweep everywhere.
You
Morning. Sweeping.
sweep very well, Sam.
Thank you. It's because the whole town fell apart, so you know there's a lot to sweep up."
Sam, did you sleep?
No, I cried all night.
Oh my god. Don't say anything, Luce will kill you. Don't say anything, Luce will kill you.
Why are you saying
What?
that out loud?
Don't worry about it, Sam.
Okay. Bernard just kind of like waves you. He's like, "So you're back in town?"
Yeah, we got back yesterday, but you obviously you saw what happened, so we were just helping everybody.
Gotcha. Have you seen Eliada around? I haven't seen her yet. I'm a little worried, you know.
I haven't actually. I mean, we were around the town for like a fair bit. Maybe she's around somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we can hope, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all I could do. Yeah. All right. Well, I got screws to. And he like kind of wipes a tear out of his eye. He goes, I got screws to organize. Good seeing you.
You can see you too, Bruno. I'll come by again to help around too.
Oh, that'd be great. I'll pay you like normal. Don't worry. Yeah, that'd be great.
I think under the circumstances it's fine. You can have this one.
Well, how about if you find any loose change in the rubble, like that's yours to keep? How about that?
You're gonna throw coins at me, Bruno.
No, they're already probably on the ground. Like the whole place got flipped upside down. Like,
Okay. I gotta go get breakfast. I'll see you later, Bruno.
oh, all right. Have a good breakfast. Let me know if you
Yeah,
see
we
Eliada,
gotta-
please.
We got a council meeting and stuff, so you gotta be prepared.
Oh, fancy
Yeah.
political stuff. Sam's like, oh, can I people have to sit in on those?
No.
Do you need
Sam.
like a note taker? I can take notes. I have my own quill.
We were sent on something that nobody really needed to know about. So I don't think so, Sam.
You were sent on a secret mission?
Yeah, but that's why it's called a secret, Sam. Shh.
So can you tell me about it?
Maybe later. I gotta go.
Cool. All right. I'll see you later.
Keep sweeping, Sam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I'm sweeping.
I join everyone. Thank you.
You guys go into the tavern. Benji came along with you, and she walks in. And as she walks in, Laurelyn is like, "Oh my god, holy shit! You're alive? We hadn't seen you. Like and Benji walks over and goes, I mean, I was scheduled to work. I couldn't die, so you know, never miss a shift, right?" And she like looks at him and goes, "Mimosas? Do we have ingredients for mimosas? Please say that survives." And he's like, we have the champagne. We don't have orange juice, but like plum juice mimosa. Does that?" And she goes, "I don't give a fuck. I'll take one."
Don't
Pours her.
mention Merlot or Pinot Grigio.
Don't mention what?
Don't mention Merlot.
Okay. Don't mention dark magic resurrecting me from the dead. And she sips her.
Benji.
She's- You guys ordering some food in a little rickety breakfast place? There's like a spattering of elven refugees also having some breakfast. It's like most of the mess has been cleaned up. Some of the tables have been kind of pushed off to the side that need repair, but it's for
Are you
the
gonna
most part
talk to
it's
us now?
functioning now. Who?
Chey.
What?
You gonna talk to us now?
She's not with them.
Oh,
I mean, Shay's not with us. We all went to the gyms to get breakfast.
No. You said you were going to gyms. She did not.
ooh.
Whatever.
We all
She's
left
gonna
without
take
her.
Bowie to church.
Oh, did you sneak
That's what she's doing.
away or?
No, they all went to tavern. She's just gonna take him to church.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, we're having breakfast. So do we notice that Shay's not here?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Everyone kind of like looks at each other like, what
Uh.
what do we do?
Ain't nothing we can do.
Yeah, she's probably just going back to the church to help people.
I didn't realize I was muted. Hold on.
You've been screaming the whole time.
Before Chey leaves, can Luce talk to her?
Hey.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey.
If Shay consents.
Yes.
Okay. I assumed that like everybody left, and so
I have no idea. She's gotta take Bowie to work.
it's true.
Gotta pass out crackers and stuff.
Luce just like comes over and is like, while you're on the way out or whatever, and is like, "Hey, do you mind if we talk for a sec
About what?
about last night?
Yeah. A
Are
lot.
you okay?"
I don't know.
It was kind of intense. A lot of stuff happened yesterday that
Mm-hmm.
you probably haven't dealt with before.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
I get why you resurrected Benji,
Yeah?
but we can't do that.
Well, why not?
Because there's this, like, being called Death.
Well,
And
yeah.
he, like, or she or they or whatever, this all-encompassing entity doesn't like that. And bad shit happens to people that
Okay.
act that way.
But Cyrodiil did something bad, and Freya didn't do anything about it, so why can't I?
Well, because there's, unfortunately, we live in a place with rules.
Mm,
Some of those rules we can break. I'm not opposed to playing around with them a little bit, but that is kind of one of those that we don't break.
see, I
One of
get
the
that, but
three unforgivable
Cyrodiil's literally
curses.
doing it.
I know, and he's shitty. We don't want to be like him.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I get why you did it and where it came from.
like him.
I know. He's actually the fucking worst,
He really is.
but we need to be better than him.
Yeah, but the mace said it was okay.
Did it?
Kind of did.
Did it?
Yeah, kind of. In a way. It is sort of. It's
Well,
weird. I don't know.
Oh,
It doesn't
excuse
talk
me, I'm
with
so
words.
sorry.
Bless you.
It doesn't use words.
Well, the mace is probably also confused, and that's okay. But we just
You're
can't.
confused.
This is something we can't fuck around with. I know that it sucks because losing people sucks, but
Oh, I should tell you something.
what?
Okay. So you can't be mad about this either.
What?
I had to choose between Benji and Iliada
Uh-huh.
because she's out there too.
Oh, that's sad.
That one
Um,
has
It's
spine
kind
chills.
of a lot.
Why do I feel like I got led on something?
Well, we can't. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about Iliada.
Okay,
now.
but I technically can.
No.
Sort of, yeah.
Iliada especially would understand that she wouldn't want to come back that way.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
The soul has to be willing, so Benji came back on
Benji!
her own choice. I'm not the only one to
Yeah,
blame.
well, I mean, Benji's already done. We can't really do anything about that now.
Okay.
But we should not continue doing that ever again. I know it sucks.
Maybe.
It's stupid, but
I
it's
don't
just how things are.
like it.
And if you bring people back that way, a lot of bad stuff can happen to them. So it's not the best option.
Or
them.
just keep it from happening. Easy.
Yeah. You can keep people from dying. That's all you. And you can like, the paladins do it. Like bringing that people back, like,
can we kill
good ways is fine.
Bad way? No.
What?
Maybe. Nothing.
No, no bad way, no bad way.
Shay's just gonna kill God.
Become them.
What of it? I will become a new god.
Is that fucking that meme? I'm ready. Is it I'm ready to fight God or become him?
That's a shame.
I'm discovering things. They're not great. Oh, I know. It worked.
Shay's baby. Shay is like death.
I
don't agree with that.
Okay, but I don't know. I've never seen someone I cared about dead.
Yeah.
And not great.
No.
Did not like that.
Yeah. I get it. It sucks and it hurts, but it is what it is. We can't. We as people on this plane can't really do much about it. You can do a lot more than we can, which is crazy. But like, you can't go past that, or bad shit happens.
A couple more times.
No. Mm-mm.
Couple.
No.
I space it out.
No. No.
Okay. I'll stop. I'll stop touching it.
Okay.
For now.
I'll take it, at least for now.
I'm better.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Why don't you go and bring Bowie to the church and help some people there?
Yeah. I don't... Yeah.
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 I'll
Okay.
catch up to everybody else.
I take Bowie. I need to check Leon. Anyway.
Yeah.
And Ivara.
Tell them we said hi.
Okay.
Tell them both.
Okay.
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 Good talk.
Good talk. Heart to heart.
Heart to heart. Boob to boob.
Boob to boob. Good talk.
Good talk.
Brain hurt. She said.
Good soup. Weird
It's
soup.
like settling in.
Weird
like,
soup.
oh. Oh.
So, Luce, you head over toward the big gyms.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll meet them.
So as you make your way down the street, a tiefling with pale purple skin, some short little angled horns, walks up to you.
Oh.
And he makes a gesture with his hands, and you recognize it as Thieves' Cant.
Oh boy. Okay. I assume that gesture is to follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. I do so.
He ducks into an alley, and you pop in, and he just goes, you Luce?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's me.
So I had a call from Benji. Haven't been able to find her. She mentioned you were looking for one of these, and he pulls a blue sapphire out of his pocket.
I sure am in the market for those.
All right, well, hold on. So,
Okay.
I'm just in Tresdell to drop something off. I'm working another gig, you know. So, but you see, with the Black Adder gone, our clients don't really have a safe meeting space, so exchanging goods has been a little more difficult. So Benji was going to hand deliver this. Once again, have no idea where she's been the past few days. And he takes the sapphire vanishes. He does like a cool little hand trick, and he pulls out a little glass case with a single flower inside that you recognize as your father's work.
Oh.
So she was supposed to deliver this. She's MIA.
To who?
I was hoping you'd ask. So, tomorrow evening at midnight, a cart will take one of the back roads outside the northern walls of Tresdell. When the cart approaches, make the call of a tawny owl. The cart will stop and set up camp. When the lights at the campsite go out, a gnome will meet you in the trees. He's a playwright who plans on placing this flower on his lead actor's lapel during a performance with a rich noble. He's investing like a lot of money into this flower in order for the noble to be persuaded to give him an even more exorbitant pile of gold. So he's going to give you a sack of 2,000 gold coins for the flower. Bring that sack back to me just inside the northern gate, and I will give you the sapphire. Benji was so kind that she was going to do this for you and then give you the sapphire, but she's missing, so you can do it for me.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Can you just repeat the full plan for me real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. So tomorrow evening, midnight.
Okay.
Back road north of Tresdell, by the smaller north gate. Cart's gonna go by. You make the call of a tawny owl. Tawny owl.
That's cute.
Thanks. The cart will stop, set up camp. When the lights go out, they seem to go to sleep. A gnome is going to go into the trees to meet you. You're going to sell him the flower. He's going to give you 2,000 gold. You give me the gold, I give you the sapphire for doing the gig.
Okay.
Cool.
I appreciate it.
No problem. I guess we walk away now from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there's not
think
really
that-
a cool way to do this.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm going to like backpedal
Especially
into
with
the
all the rubble and
shadows.
stuff.
Yeah, all right. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. See ya. Bye. Nice
Bye.
meeting you.
Yeah, cool.
That's weird.
And you meet up with them for breakfast. You ordered it.
It's true. I did.
Before we continue, may I request a pee break? I've had to pee for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, pedal time.
No, yeah.
Is everyone ready for breakfast?
Yeah.
Everyone but Chey and Bowie are at Big Jim's, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just got there.
Yes.
So you guys are having a nice breakfast in the morning before your council meeting.
And then the
Yay.
elf queen would have explained that the council meeting is going to be in the basement of the church because
Oh.
there's no meeting house anymore.
Guys,
Oh
can we
yeah,
keep
because
an eye
like
out for,
she talked to me.
Yeah.
Iliada? Because Bruno's looking for him.
Wait, huh?
Can we like keep an eye out for Iliada? Because Bruno's looking for him.
So I talked to Chey this morning.
Oh no.
And I had a nice
No.
conversation with her, but yeah, Iliada did not make it.
How am I gonna break that to him? Bro, he had
Chey
a
was
tear
hoping
in his
to
eye.
do it again.
No. No.
So, and we're not doing
Mm-mm.
that. Not to
We
Iliada.
can't have.
No. So
I wonder if the spell would even work
I don't with her I
because
don't know.
she might not be willing in that
Yeah,
situation.
I mean, she also doesn't have the diamond right now, so
that's very
That too. It do be in my bag.
true. I talked to Chey. I think she's not gonna try it again, but
Okay.
yeah,
You think?
it's tough with her because she's young. You know, she hasn't been through a
I
lot of what
mean-
we've been through.
I assume this is the first time she's seen death this much.
Yeah, so she just wanted to fix it, and it's not really a good way to fix it, but she didn't know that.
Yeah. But we're gonna keep this from never happening again.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Just gotta be a little gentle with her about it.
So you're gonna do the talking, and I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
back. Cracks knuckles. I'll talk to him.
No. But she's with Bowie now and like helping Ivara and everything, so she should be okay.
We can grab her
Wait,
when we go for the council meeting.
Yeah.
We should bring her something to eat.
I
Yeah.
gotta go back to the
No, that's
blacksmith
fine.
and tell Bono then.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's honestly better to tell him now than to give
Yeah.
him hope.
Yeah. Oh, but that's the last thing I said too. I was like, oh well, it's, it's probably around somewhere. Okay, Thalim was gonna stand up, and I'm okay. I'll go tell him.
Okay.
All right.
So you make your way back to the blacksmith shop.
Yeah.
You open up, and Sam's like, "Oh, you're back. Are you gonna tell me about your secret mission?"
If you make this floor shine, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
And he just continues sweeping.
Bruno,
Yeah.
you might want to sit down for this.
I'm sitting. I'm a dwarf. Like,
Yeah. Iliada didn't make it.
oh. How do you know that?
We had confirmation.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah. There's no easy way to say this. But you gotta keep your head up, keep doing what you're doing. I'm sure that's what you would have wanted.
Yep, she'd want me to organize all these screws.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna
Okay.
keep doing.
Yeah, I'll definitely come back soon.
Yeah. Thank you again for telling me.
I'll get a beer or two next time too.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you next time, Bruno.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.
Poor Bernard.
Chey, what you doing in the churchy poo?
Suffering.
Suffering?
Probably doing whatever Ivara asks, since Ivara's still sore.
Yeah, so you pop into the church. Bowie, who, has been staying with Ivara for like the past few days, is very comfortable among the clerics now, so he just like hops right into work and is like scuffling around, helping like change sheets and bring bandages and snacks about. You walk up to Ivara and they're actually like sitting up. They look a lot better, even just after a day. They're like, good morning, Chey.
Morning. Do
How-
we have a list of stuff to do?
I think Glenna was.
What's the plan?
So the clerics have rested for the most part, and now they're kind of making the rounds again and healing up the people who need the most attention right now.
Okay.
So you can either help them with that, if you have the energy to spare, bringing food around. I think some people, Bowie's
think
helping
Bowie
change
has
blankets.
that covered.
Yeah. So I mean, anyone that needs help, especially inside the church, could definitely use an extra cleric.
Okay, can I talk to Glenna?
Yeah, if you can find her, she's pretty busy, but she's around.
Glenna.
Yeah,
is she?
you see her. She's currently like healing someone in a bed.
I want to talk to her.
Sure, you go up to her and you wait till she finishes the spell, and the light from her staff kind of dies down, and she turns to you. She's like,
I need a sip.
"You need a what?"
I was taking a sip of wine.
You're asking me for a sip of wine?
No. I was taking a sip of wine.
Gotcha. Okay.
Emotional damage.
Gotcha.
Glenna,
Hello, Chey.
I'm sorry.
For
You know
okay, I wasn't sure if you were
what I
apologizing
did yesterday.
for our conversation or apologizing for the reason behind the conversation. But you understand why that might not have been the best choice.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
And I should apologize for being snippy. There's, I mean,
No,
so
no,
much
no.
is...
You were right.
No, I could have conducted myself a little bit better. I was stressed and tired from healing all day, but I'm
Yeah.
sure you can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the people you adventure with. Like I adventure with Proto, so he's like he can heal himself, but even that, not enough.
He takes a lot of damage.
He takes a lot of damage.
Is there anywhere you need me today?
I mean, I've just been kind of operating in a grid formation, just kind of like healing as I go. A lot of the people in these beds have suffered like really bad wounds that either need like constant healing, like repairing really broken bones, or like crushed organs, stuff that takes healing over several days. So
should I start on the opposite side?
yeah, that would be
just
great.
work
Yeah,
over the middle?
we can meet in the middle. Yeah.
Okay. Bowie's still
Bowie's
being
putzing
Bowie.
around. Yeah,
yeah.
he's a well-oiled machine at this point.
Yeah, Ivara, I don't know what she taught him, but he can read now.
Yeah,
think.
they taught them to read and apparently to like feed people and a basic understanding of responsibility.
Okay, well, he's not hitting anything, so that's a good sign.
He's very focused. He's been so busy. He's had
Okay.
plenty to do.
Okay, good. Oh, is this a bad time to give him the trophy Chey took?
Oh. Wait, what was the trophy?
The drowhead that washed her.
Oh.
Oh.
Is this a bad time?
I feel like it's a bad
No. It
That's
rewards
up to
Bowie.
you to decide.
Can she just pull him aside? I don't think Ivara would mind too much if she was like, "Hey, I got you a present."
So
Mama said she would get you a gift.
So you hand it to Bowie, and he just goes,
Yeah, she just like pulls it out of her bag, like, ta-da!
"Did you make it
And
yourself?"
it's, okay, so we
Uh-huh.
deaded him,
Uh-huh.
and I took his head for you.
He like wraps it up in his arms. He goes, "I love it, homemade."
It's been like 4 days, so it's just kind of like raw.
Ew.
I know what to do with it. And he like waddles over to Ivara's bed and goes, "Ivara, there's a gift." And he raises
It's
it
just
up
kind of staining.
and he slams it onto the bedpost and impales it onto the bedpost. He just goes, "Decoration." And then he just waddles back to continue handing out fresh blankets. Ivara just like looks at you and then looks back at the
I
head.
would bring him something back.
"I know, and it's fine." And they raise their hand and they cast prestidigitation on it to remove the smell. And they're like, "I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it."
Yeah, it didn't travel well.
You didn't have to say that. It was pretty clear. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna go heal.
Okay, I'll see you at the meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah. Great.
I'm gonna go heal. I'm gonna go over here.
Um,
Okay, trophy given. It's like a rotting drow head with like the helmet. Stinky. It's just like the face is drooping off of it.
Yeah. Yep. Decoration.
It was like, I love it.
Bowie's like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Thanks,
Wow.
Mom.
We can turn it into a mug like the orcs did.
How many people are you gonna heal?
How many can I heal?
However many you want. It is a church full of wounded people.
Do you want it like to go based off her spell slots?
Yeah, you can choose like how many healing spells you want to cast.
Wait, word. Well, how many Hurdies?
Like you're working with like a group of clerics who are going around this whole church. Like it's however many you want to hit up, you can hit up.
Okay, let's do 4 cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else I got. Let's see what else Papa has. What's this one? We're not gonna do that one. The fuck is that? Sorry, Kodo's being weird. I heard it burrowing in the closet.
Oh.
He took my pajamas and he's making a nest. Okay.
Oh. Godo.
I can hear him
Oh, little man.
makes it. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a big daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do 3 prayers of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But it affects 6 creatures.
Okay.
So 6 times 3.
So 18 people you heal.
Yeah, math.
So as you cast the first one,
Lots.
you feel that like the soft, warm healing energy within the mace, and you feel it kind of start overtaking the sharp
Good.
energy you
sorry.
called on before. As you cast your second spell, you notice the slash on the mace shrinks down a little bit. And then as you cast the spell for the third time, you notice it shrink even more. And when you blink your eyes, you find yourself suddenly in a dark room.
Oh.
And as your eyes adjust to the lack of light, you recognize you're in the underground lab that you had found in Orlaithir, where you found Gaeloch.
Like with Papa? Oh, Gaeloch.
Where you found Gaeloch, yeah, at that place. You're standing at a desk where several small saplings are sitting in pots, and there are various vials of liquid in a like test tube rack. And a figure comes down the steps and calls to you, and he's shouting, "Uriel! Uriel!" And as the figure steps into the light, you can see it is a young Celladorne.
Kill him. I go pack and time kill him. Easy.
Yes, Celladorne? The words come from your mouth, but it is not your voice.
Uriel. Hold on.
Okay,
Would I know
should
that
write
name?
down?
You read her, some of her scientific books in the Orlaithir library.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
So Laith will probably know who that is.
Mm-hmm. So Uriel responds, or Celladorne says, "It's Queen Dorfrey. She knows what we've been doing. She's not happy." And Uriel says, "Does she know about the lab?" And you begin to kind of gather some of the papers that were strewn about the desk. No, not that I know of," Celladorne says, "but she's going to summon for you. I'm afraid she's going to cast you out of Orlaithir." He sounds upset and vulnerable, which is quite unlike the cold and calm Celladorne that you know. And Uriel
I want to go
says,
back in time and kill him.
"It doesn't matter what she does to me. What we are doing is in the best interest of all of the elves.
No, it's not.
And even if she casts me out,
Uriel. Is that the name you went with?
yeah, our work will live on."
Fucking Archangel, I swear to God.
And the memory fades as you and Celladorne make your way towards the stairs, your arms full of the documents that you had scooped off the desk. And you find yourself back in the Church of Pelor.
Okay. Luce.
What?
Come here.
Luce isn't here.
Brain telepathy.
Mind brain.
Mind brain.
Mind brain. Come here.
Luce just like chokes on their drink in the middle. Oh, should I bring people? Or do you
No.
You just want me to go?
Yes.
All right.
No doctors and stuff.
I'm just gonna stand up and I'm like,
Of
I have
course.
to go. I know this is suspicious, but
Because
I
it is.
promise it's not.
But I have to
weird.
go.
I just need to go.
Gaeloch just goes, "She didn't find a diamond, did she?"
No, I promise it's
Shut the
nothing
I'll kill
like
you.
that.
Tree boy. Fire.
Tree boy.
You go talk to Chey.
I'm gonna go talk to Chey.
You go talk to Chey.
You know what? Whatever. Go for it. Have fun.
Bye, guys. So I go to the church. I assume that I like know how to find Chey.
Shay is like,
Yeah,
yeah,
because she's
Shay's
like
running around with
spooked and
the.
like, hey,
Okay.
Shay's still posing like the
Smash
healing
that when you
pose.
fucking find. Turn left.
just like
turn
stuck
left.
there. Turn left.
You have arrived at your destiny.
Luce,
Hey.
Luce.
So.
Hey, okay. You remember in the medic tent how that thing happened?
Yes.
Okay, so listen, I apologize to Glenna because bad choices,
Mhm.
and so I was helping heal, and then it happened again.
Oh.
And I told Tiny Cyrodiil.
Tiny Cyrodiil. Oh god.
Can you like Shay just relay the
Yeah.
basically everything? Okay.
Well,
That's interesting.
huh. Do you think that's like related to the weird mace that you got?
Oh, it showed it to me.
Do you think that's like the memories of the last person that had the mace?
Maybe it is the mace.
Yeah.
Mace, are you in there? Oh.
Imagine she was the previous holder of the mace and she pulled a Voldemort.
Oh shit.
Do not. You're not gonna do the Horcrux.
The mace responds. Mace responds with.
No.
Says, hey, bitch.
Well, so,
I
I feel like we might want to ask Laith.
don't want to talk to him.
I know that you're mad at them.
They took my stuff.
I know, but it was
Can do it
for
again.
good reason.
No, they could just ask for it.
But would you have given it to them?
Yes.
Would you?
Yeah.
You can do an
I feel
insight
like
check if you want, Luce.
I'm gonna do it.
Alright,
Go ahead.
Shay, do a deception check.
But
If unless you're telling the truth.
she is telling the truth.
Okay.
Okay.
Luce,
I mean, I
you
got a
still do-
10. It would not have mattered.
Yeah. So, like,
She
yeah,
is
tell it.
100% telling the truth.
Those circumstances.
I feel like Luce probably would have known that Shay doesn't
Why?
lie.
She
More like
can't.
Except for
forgets
last
things
night.
sometimes.
Oh, she does forget. No, she would have given it.
Yeah.
They were like,
Yeah.
"How you do that?" Here.
Oh, I meant when you said
Funny
that you
roll.
like didn't
Roll.
steal the diamond.
She forgot.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
It's like I left money.
It's like sometimes the bimbo.
I left money. I just can't do math.
Exactly. She's like, I left money.
It's like, oh shit.
I didn't steal it on purpose.
I know. They were just scared.
No.
You just freaked them out, and they
They
just
stole
kind of
from me.
resorted. I know, but it was. You know how you were really
No.
scared when you saw.
But they
With
could have
them.
just asked for
You know they
I
got
know.
me killed, okay? I'm fucking
know.
justified.
But they
it.
didn't know that you wouldn't do it again, and they were scared, and they jumped to take because they would just wanted to
No.
protect you and us.
No.
It's still shitty, but you can. I
I'm
think
not
you
gonna
can
talk to him.
I think you can kind of understand where they're coming from.
Mm-mm.
I'll fucking do it again.
But this
You
is-
can tell them. I'm not telling them.
Okay. How about I go?
I
and
told
talk
you,
to
you
them?
do what you want with information.
Okay.
And you'd be here healing anyways. I think Glenna's still mad.
I think she understands.
She was gonna hurt me for the witnesses.
Glenna walks by and
That's
goes,
the one-
"Great
that's the
healing,
one you're
Shay.
worried about.
You're doing great, sweetie."
I'll go
Okay.
talk to them, but
Can Shay whisper real quick?
Yeah.
Luce?
We haven't. I haven't told. Yeah, to Luce. I haven't told Bowie about Quinta.
Oh.
So I'm keeping him busy.
Yeah. Oh
Okay. Okay. I think
Yeah.
if he's busy, he won't question it.
no. Yeah. Keep him distracted for now, but
Yeah. I gave him the head.
oh, I'm sure he loved that.
She's just gonna point at Ivara's bed.
Ah, I see. Yep.
Ivara just like waves meekly.
Luce just like waves back and like nods at them.
I don't. Do we taxidermy it? I don't know what to do with it. I didn't think that far ahead.
Haha.
Wow. Wow.
I'll be here all night.
You can have an inspiration for that. I'm really upset.
I've already got inspiration, Ryan. It's fine.
Please, I also didn't tell him about Plot yet.
Oh.
Wow. Chey loses virginity, it goes straight to necromancy.
I don't think that Bowie needs to know about Plot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that can he can find that out much later when he's older.
I only say it because it asked, or like not asked. It watched. Plot did that, not me.
Wait, it what?
Oh no.
Oh, the head?
He put it on the table.
I don't. It's okay. The head won't. No.
Okay. I don't know if Ivara's gonna do something to it,
There's
and
some
it.
No. It's not gonna come back or anything. Don't worry. The head won't. It's just a head.
Ivara cast speak with that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What have you seen?
With fucking shrunken heads from fucking Harry Potter. I need to do that.
No.
Oh.
I was
It's okay,
thinking
the
maybe
head-
we
the head
turn it
won't
into
know.
a sippy cup for him.
Oh, you mean like the orcs? did?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think he might like that. I think
Okay.
maybe that could be a nice little craft thing for him.
I'm scared that he wants to keep the eyes.
Yeah. We can.
How do I tell him no?
You probably start on it.
Can probably just take them when he's not looking.
He's always looking.
It's true. He's a very observant little boy.
It scares me.
Yeah.
Okay, you should go tell them.
Yeah.
I feel like
tell
Glenna's
them.
staring at me.
Okay. You get back to work. I'll go talk to everybody. Okay.
I'm gonna keep Bowie busy because I can't. I'll cry.
That is something that maybe we should tell them when we have the whole party together, so they can.
Once we figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe after the council meeting and everything.
Yeah. We'll tell him after the council meeting.
Well, I'll be back when it's council meeting time.
He has the head. It's fine.
I'm sure he's very happy just with it sitting there for now, so it's okay.
Dripping.
Yeah. Sorry, Ivara.
They're like They're casting prestidigitation on like the pool of gunk that is now seeped out of it.
But it's just like, ooh.
Just like arcanely slurping it out of existence.
This is fine.
It's
Thanks.
fine. Okay. I'm
Okay,
gonna
back
go
to you.
back. Yeah. We'll be back in time for council meeting time. So
Council meeting.
council meeting time.
Council meeting time. I'm healing.
Okay.
Correct for my sins. Literally.
Okay.
Bowie.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Bye.
Say bye to Bowie.
Bye, Bowie. You're doing great.
He points
Where is
at the severed head and goes, "Decoration!"
It looks great, Bowie.
Great, Queenie. What does Linion think of it? Because he's next to Ivara, isn't he?
Yeah. He's just eating the breakfast that Bowie gave him.
He's like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, he's cool with that.
Sick.
Doesn't faze
Thanks,
him.
Dad. Okay,
I'm
go
gonna-
tell.
Yeah, I go tell.
I heal. I fix. I correct.
And I leave. leave the church.
Nice.
Back to Big Jim's.
So you guys continue having your brekkie at Big Jim's. Do you finish up your brekkie?
Yeah. And I relay. I specifically say, "Hey, Laith." So.
What did I do?
You know, no. You need to know this as well. It's just that Laith might have more information.
That's not your name.
When you're at late specific, I'm like, hey!
Wait, what did I do?
What did I do? So, I just relay what Chey told me to the party about the mace vision.
Nice. Oh, the crack in the middle? A magical item split this city open. Busted open. People died. Okay, Luce relayed the Chey vision to the party.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uriel.
would I know who she is?
Yes, you know that she is the like head of research before Cyrodiil.
Okay.
And a lot of her texts and experiments and information you use as a basis for your research. She wrote the textbook.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think
What do I know that was she outcast?
She disappeared.
Okay.
You're not sure
Do
why.
I know? Okay, I'm not sure why.
It was
Okay,
hush hush. She was
so-
just gone one day.
I'm just
Gone before you were not even born yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just kind of I say that and it's like, she was the head researcher before Cyrodiil, and obviously me. But she just up and disappeared one day. I assume that day is the day that she disappeared.
Huh. And she has a connection to this mace that was in Karen's house. That called out to Chey.
It sounds evil.
I can only assume that she was the wielder of the mace,
Yeah.
and if she left Orlaithyr and disappeared, then the possibility of her either coming to Trustdale herself at the time or selling the mace off somehow. I kind of doubt the second part because I don't know what anyone would pay. And the fact that Karen she said it's a family heirloom.
A family
Yeah.
heirloom.
A family heirloom. She said it's a family heirloom. So I can kind of only assume that she left Orlaithyr and found, someone that she cared about and had a family and kind of just forgot about it. And with the fact that her scientific research is the basis for mine, I can see that that's possibly where the crack came from.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys smell Merlot?
Stop with that!
People die.
I'm gonna go help Jim, guys. You carry on your conversation.
Okay.
Jim, where did he mean?
The cellar, it's everywhere. Everything's sticky.
The town just opens. It's like, Jesus, it does smell like Merlot.
And Pinot Grigio.
But yeah,
Okay,
that's
time to get
honestly
my hands
the
dirty, I guess.
thing that I can assume would happen. And the interesting part is we obviously we have no idea who Chey's mom is.
Yeah.
We know that
Yeah.
she was Orlaithyrian,
Yeah.
But
Because it's like if
the fact
if
that
Mace called out to her, then
I mean,
it must have a connection to her family or somebody that was connected to what is going on, right?
I can only assume that it's the connection of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I obviously say this in the nicest way possible, but Chey is special.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Mace understands that she is special. And all of the possible torment and devastation it went through, she's the only one that can heal it and bring it to what it needs to be.
Yeah, as long as...
Because it might not be directly familial... It might not be connected to her family-wise, but in regards to faith and spirit and strength, I can only, like, that's what I would assume. If not, somehow tied by family.
Yeah.
Because, who knows? Uriel could have had a sister.
Yeah.
That sister could be a grandmother of many times to Chey.
Yeah, or even might have had a child that was her mother.
Yeah. So
I mean, anything is really possible, but
yeah, there's definitely the possibility that it's a family connection or just her dedication to what she does.
Yeah.
Too. But the Mace is trying to tell her something.
It's
and the more good she does, the more it tells her.
Yeah.
So hopefully it can give not only her more, but us more, because it might help us stop Cyrodiil.
Yeah. I think she's still pretty upset with you and Thalim, and probably Gaeloch too.
Yeah.
She's still crying about it?
Gaeloch shrugs. I did block the door. The door had to be blocked.
Hey, Chey nearly got me killed, okay? If I can get over it, she can get over this.
I mean, she's young and dealing with shit, and she is upset that you would take from her instead of asking. Which, to an extent, is fair.
She nearly got me killed.
I know!
She nearly stole my life, okay?
I mean, to be fair, Benji says, she did get me unkilled, which, like, could be a bad thing, but, like...
It had the best of intentions.
The intentions were good.
And your soul was willing to come back.
It was. It is here. I am here. We'll see if that was the right choice later, I guess. Can I get another mimosa?
Probably not. Ah, Jim! There's Merlot in my boot.
Oh. Is Thalim just, like, yelling from
the cellar?
Yep.
What's
touching my foot, Jim? Jim, are you touching my foot?
Oh my god.
It's a drunk rat.
The junk rat?
Oh god.
Junk rat, please! No. I've been trying to get level 200 on the battle
floating
pass.
down there. There's a junk rat in your cellar.
Hey, that's where all the Merlot went.
God.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh, sticky.
Anyone want a drunk rat?
Mm-mm.
I can throw it up there.
No.
I think that Chey, I think you need to apologize to Chey.
No.
I know.
I
Nope.
will.
I will.
know. I know that it seems
We're just
silly
like yelling this conversation across the fucking tavern.
Laurelin is
There
just
are
sweeping
other
with his
people
headphones in
here.
and does not hear it at all. He's just still sweeping.
Hey, Jim,
Thalim?
Hey, Jim, you think if I throw this rat along, they'll react?
Thalim?
What?
You need to say sorry.
No.
Chey. Please.
No.
What time
I'll
is it?
think about it.
Like in D&D time, like how much time have we spent?
You probably have like a little bit of time before the meeting starts.
Hey guys, I'm gonna
Okay.
need to take a bath because I'm covered in Pinot Grigio and Merlot right now.
Okay. Well, we'll go back to the house.
We should
before going.
probably, yeah.
Tidy up.
We can all shower.
Hey Jim, there's a barrel over here. Jim, it's Merlot. You saved a barrel of Merlot, Jim.
It's like, oh my god, thank God. Thank God. And now because of scarcity, I can like jack the price up even more. This is a miracle Merlot.
Right, there's a barrel, but there's Pinot Grigio too. Jim, I saved you.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
I would like 2 bottles of. Well, yeah, I want 2 bottles, one of each, please.
No.
Jim,
No. I know Sam gave you a free bottle already yesterday. Like, I'm running a
Jim, I
business
will.
here. I didn't have insurance. Like, the earth opened up. Like, let me sell my...
Jim, you gonna pay for my boots?
You willingly came down here. You knew there was Merlot.
He's got a point.
That is true.
Out of the kindness of my heart.
Ask.
Yeah,
ask,
it's really
ask for
appreciated.
one. Just ask for one.
Can I have one?
You can have one of the less expensive things, and if you want the rat, you have a less expensive keg and a rat, if you'd like.
Come on, it's a keg. Come on.
Take what you can get. We need. If you want to shower before the council meeting, we gotta go soon.
I was just stroking his chin.
It's a keg.
You guys want a keg?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, we'll
Alright.
take a keg. Okay.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
I'll put the rat on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
But we
half
You're
a
won't-
slate.
not bringing
No,
a
no, no, no,
rat
no, no.
into our
No,
home.
no. This is going in Karen's home.
Oh.
Oh,
wait
okay.
a
We'll definitely take the
minute.
rat.
Thank you guys once again for shouting in my place of fine dining.
Anytime.
Have a great council meeting.
Jim, you give us mystery
Thanks.
stew. Where is the fine dining?
I'm being
Problem,
as
the
fine as I
Earth
can.
Just opened.
Thank you.
And destroyed part of the town. We can't be picky.
Okay. Back to the house.
All right.
Why did I
back to
just
the
throw
house.
a knife in one of the kegs before I left?
No. No.
I'm not gonna. I like
We're
Jim.
leaving.
I like Jim.
Jim is good.
So you go back, you tidy
yeah,
up,
pretty
you
good, though.
have a drunk rat that's like sedated from
Yeah.
alcohol.
Hi, buddy.
It does not respond
The
much.
the things we pick up, man.
I'll call him fucker because that's what he's about to be for Karen.
We saved a goblin with 1 HP that was supposed to die. Now Shay has a child. We saved an owl bear. We tried
Hey, I saved
saving
an
a
old man. You
bat.
tried killing him.
Like
Whatever happened to the bat? I don't remember.
It was in
we
the
gave
castle
to
when it
We gave it
collapsed.
to whatever the lady who disappeared that Laith is gonna have to end up asking about because I've been trying to ignore the fact that they don't know where she is. Because
Drunk
that's
rat
gonna be
called
my
drunk
problem.
Drunk rat, call it drunk rat.
Okay, anyways.
Anyways.
Are you ready for your
Alright.
meeting?
No, I need to take a bath.
Okay, you can take a bath.
Yeah.
I think we're ready for the meeting.
I take the rat with me. We're gonna wash.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I like the rat.
I
Have a
have to
nice
let my cat out of my room one second.
bath with a rat. Okay.
Yeah. Band name.
Cat with a rat in a bath.
With a
Wait,
rat.
rat
Yeah.
bath? Rat bath? Rat bath.
Rat in the bath. Rat bath.
Rat bath.
I
Amazing.
can't with this sometimes, man.
Okay, I'm back.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Mm-mm.
Is everyone tidy? Does
Before
everyone
we
look
leave-
presentable?
Before we leave, I'm gonna put the rat in Karen's window. In the house. You be a little fucker, buddy.
An open window?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Have
Uh,
fun, buddy.
make a stealth check
Yeah.
to go up to her window.
21.
Alright, I rolled a 5. She doesn't notice shit. You just walk by, you drop the fucker
I
right
would
over the
hope that
windowsill.
she wouldn't notice shit because
him,
you
drunk rat.
stole a
Yeah.
we stole a mace from her and she still hasn't noticed.
She doesn't
To
play
be
with
fair,
it.
be fair, oh my god.
Junkrat gonna drop bombs in
To
this
be
house,
fair,
let me tell you.
Bernard did make a pretty fucking good
Yeah.
replica,
That's true, that's
though.
true. Yeah.
Like,
He's like, are you sure you want me to make it dinged up like that?
Okay. To
had to be authentic.
go get Chey and then go to.
I mean, the meeting is in the basement of the church, so we're gonna forever anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
I'm gonna
you
miss
roll
that
up. You roll up to the church. You see Chey tending to people. You group up.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, I would like to do something
Mhm.
before we go inside. I walk up to Chey,
Mhm.
and I pull the diamond out of my... Oh, hold on.
I stand by Luce with my arms folded.
Fucking elbowed
What?
right in the side.
What?
Tell him.
Thanks for apologizing. God,
I know, but you have to too.
I miss my rat.
You can hang out with the rat after the meeting.
No, I can't, because he's gonna fuck with Karen, and that's what I
Oh yeah,
want.
that's true.
She better not
okay.
kill him. I'll kill that bitch. She kills that rat. I swear to God.
But you need to apologize to Chey after Laith does.
Oh, can we do it after the meeting?
No, you should do it now.
Gaeloch also goes up to Chey and goes, hey, I am sorry that I blocked the door frame and followed you to the church, even though you didn't have the diamond, because I didn't trust you in the moment. Like, you know, I still don't know you very well. Appreciate everything you've done for me. I wanted to keep you, you know, on the right path as someone who has experienced some shitty stuff. So I'm sorry. What was that?
Mm-mm.
Can you say it louder? I can't hear what you're...
Okay, sorry, my dad was going to work.
Understandable.
My arms are still folded.
Okay, so I walk up to Chey and I look at her and I'm like, you don't need to say anything to me. I know you don't want to talk to me, but I trust you. So here. And I give her the diamond.
No.
No?
No.
Please take it from me.
No.
I'm apologizing.
No.
I'm sorry that I acted so harshly.
Yeah, I'm not saying shit, Luce.
But
No.
Look at him.
You're
Do
still...
you want me to hold on to it for
still
you?
means something then.
No.
Still.
We could sell it, maybe?
Chey?
Get...
No, keep it for him.
alright.
I just put it back in my bag.
Cool.
I
You're still
slowly
gonna
walk up to Chey.
heal us, right?
Mm.
Great. Okay.
My arms are
Alright.
still folded.
Maybe.
Just look at you, and he just goes, sorry, and then walks away.
No.
I don't care. Take it or leave it.
No.
And I said, you nearly got me killed. You can get over this.
No.
Don't.
What? I said sorry. What do you want from me?
I know, but you didn't need to add that.
I did.
Ivara is
No.
like
They're
very
being a
carefully
baby.
getting out of their bed and like
They are babies.
making their way towards the stairs, towards the meeting room, and they just kind of wave as like, "You kids all right there?"
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have a council meeting we need to go to.
We
Yeah,
do, and
Let's go.
awesome, cool. So you walk
It's
with
your family.
Ivara down
Wait.
to.
Hey, Chey.
I'm leaving Bowie with Linion.
Chey, you want to be the drunk rat leader?
Mm-mm.
Too bad. It's gonna be under your fucking pillow.
Okay.
You put it in
Yeah.
Conference house.
I can get him back. I'll sneak in Karen's house, I swear to God.
God.
No, we have other more important things to deal with right now.
tonight. It's fine.
You guys file. You guys file into Ivara's office, that has been modified into a makeshift meeting room. The tables have been like stuffed inside with barely enough room between the tables and the walls to like pull the chair out. Harapel stands at the head of the tables. Queen Orlira and Thorlelir are present, as well as Ivara and a wizard that looks like a taller male version of Kiara, and the rest of the council was not present. Harapel, her eyes still dark from lack of sleep, stands at Yvara's desk. Everyone hears a meow from under the table, and a few of you feel something like furry pressing against your legs as you sit down. So the cat survived.
Stay away
The
from the rat.
holy cat.
The holy cat survived.
Leave my rat alone.
As everyone gets into their chairs, Harapel begins to speak. With the meeting room destroyed by Cyrodiil's attack, we unfortunately do not have the time and resources to rebuild the teleportation circles for the rest of our council members. We have already sent messages to them, but with the situation so dire, we will have to meet amongst ourselves and follow up with the rest of our members after. Trenin will be serving as the Archwizard in his sister Kiara's stead, and the man bows real awkwardly. Harapel continues. Cyrodiil has us in a terrifying position. If we act, he will attack again, but if he is allowed to spread the Orlaithir forest across the entire continent, he will only become more powerful. We need as much information as possible if we are going to stop him. Trenin speaks, but then clears his throat. I would like to inquire about the capabilities of the weapon first, if that's okay. He glances towards Queen Orlira, but then immediately looks down, embarrassed. And Queen Orlira speaks. The Earth Shaper is a weapon created by Freya and the dwarf goddess Moradana in order to stop the dwarves from digging deep enough to unleash horrible beings from the Underdark. It gives the wielder the ability to control huge swatches of earth and stone, miles even. I had thought it had limited range, as Queen Orlea had to go into the mines herself in order to use it effectively, but it appears Cyrodiil has found a way to use it from a great distance, making it even more powerful. And he was able to use it immediately upon finding it. We mobilized the second he found it, intending to end things then and there, but he was able to change the layout of the tunnels underground, trapping us in with the kobolds while he escaped. Trenin thinks for a moment before saying, excuse me, your queenliness, but even if it didn't manage to increase the capabilities of this weapon, it would still use an insane amount of arcana. So he needs enough arcana users to generate that much power, or B, he'd likely not be able to hide an arcana signature that large as he's using the item. Queen Orlira looks at him. Are you saying you can find him? I can have the wizards begin setting up some aerial detection points. So if he uses it again, we'll know where he's located. I just need enough time and some resources to cover enough ground and set those up. And then Harapel interjects. If he uses it again, is there not a way we can get to him before he uses it again and causes more casualties? We can find the power source, Trenin suggests. He must have a few very powerful arcana users working together, or some kind of source to use the item. Our arcana users of that caliber must have a reputation, heads of schools, researchers, famous heroes, yada yada. A bunch of them together would look like a big old wizard convention. Can you do that while...
Laith raises her hand.
Yes.
While we were in the city last, we found out about demonic activity where people were signing contracts for people to be able to use their arcana for a greater source.
Harapel raises an eyebrow. In this city?
Yes, ma'am.
And no one...
So... we got rid of the guy that was signing the contracts. That's kind of why the Death Adder kind of burned to the ground. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, that was happening before, so I can only assume that Cyrodiil is doing the same thing.
Well, that's new information. Useful information. She kind of gives you a look and then turns to Trenin. Could that be enough arcana? He gives a little shrug. I mean, you're saying it's demons signing contracts?
Yes.
I mean, it'd need to have a lot of contracts, but I guess in theory, if he got enough people signing contracts, that all of that arcana could combined could be enough to power the weapon. Do we know if Cyrodiil is involved in that?
We don't know if he's involved, but my party and I figured that it could definitely be a possibility.
Well, Queen Orlera.
Because when we spoke with the contracting lower demon to the higher demon, we destroyed the book that they were signing that takes the arcana. Again, that's why the death burned down. My bad. But with the books that and the knowledge that I have, it is possible, and with how merciless Cyrodiil is, he will use the arcana until the people providing it drop. He has no care.
Queen Orlera nods her head. It sounds like something he would do. Do we have a lead on any other of these books, or where the source is that they lead to?
Hold on, I think I wrote down the name of the demon in my other notes. Let me just open those. Where was it? The demon that was signing contracts before's name was Clonic.
Trenin kind of like shrugs his shoulders. I mean, demons, not really my thing, not really my forte. But I mean, obviously worth looking into, I guess, if we can find his power source, and if it's demonic in nature, it's a lead.
We also spoke to someone else. Laith kind of looks over at Luce a tiny little bit there. And this person said that what is happening, because they have knowledge of demons and stuff. We might want to talk to them again soon. And they said that there has been a lot of this kind of rallying for arcane power. And they asked us personally to take care of the demon within the city and the book within the city, which we did. But we haven't spoken to this person about it since. But we can definitely get into contact with them to see if they have any more information of even worse demonic activity for such things as contracts and things like that for arcane power.
Harapel has like this pained smile on her face. She just goes, how wonderful that you have all of this important information that is brand new to me today here. All right. So that's great. So if you could use that contact for the greater good. She's like very much trying to keep herself together. That would be very beneficial to this city, and maybe in the future, when you have information of that nature, you pass it along.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. So that's our lead on the Arcana source. So you guys will follow up on that. So while you're dealing with locating the weapon, Queen Orlera, what knowledge do you have of these trees that Cyrodiil is trying to spread? Queen Orlera and Thorleilir both stand. I can speak. Thorleilir knows more of Cyrodiil's scientific meddling than I do. He will explain. Thorleilir clears his throat. Cyrodiil has been working on strengthening the trees through arcane science. He's found a way, by experimenting on the Kalashtar and Dryads, to have the trees growing through multiple planes of existence. He's also been able to strengthen their physical properties and make them hostile towards creatures considered unfriendly.
She's gonna raise her hand real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's really...
What?
Can I talk to you real quick? No, Papa. Thor.
Is it something that can be said to the whole room?
I don't want to see.
Harapel looks at you and is like, I implore you to share any information
I
you
want
have
to share
with
with my cleric first.
Harapel
my
just
father
gives you a
first.
look of absolute horror. Will this take a long time?
No.
Then I guess have your conversation quickly, please.
She's just gonna shuffle over to him and gesture for him to lean down.
He crouches lower.
He's probably used to this.
Yeah.
She's gonna tell him about the Healy vision thingies. Especially you said Ariel had the seed pods, right?
She was experimenting on trees.
Yeah. She gonna mention all that.
So he nods as you tell him, and as you finish, he looks at Queen Allura for a little bit. Well, I think we might have a little inkling of who else could be involved in this. And Harapel just goes, "Do you all tell me nothing?" Thorlaither continues, before Cyrodiil was in charge of Orlaither's research, there was a leaf of Orlea called Uriel. And she did research, she did experiments, and her research ended up being a basis for the Orlaither trees that they are spreading. As she continued researching, she was taking it too far, and she eventually vanished. It seems that her research is wrapped up in these trees and could be a cornerstone of figuring out how to reverse or weaken the trees and prevent them from spreading further. And then he looks at Gaeloch. As well as this young fellow right here could also prove useful. And Gaeloch just sheepishly waves. Yeah, I think some of that research is also me. It's also me. So I mean, we've been working on that. Laith and I and Kiara. Kiara was helping work on it, but she's not. She's I don't know where she is. And he just gets kind of embarrassed for mentioning it and doesn't know what to do.
Through working with Kiara, I've been able to establish a difference between stabilized and destabilized DNA.
Oh.
But I need very hard to come by ingredients to continue working. Which I've been trying to get my hands on.
Trenin pushes his glasses up in a very Kiara fashion and goes, I mean, I have access to as many of my sister's research manuals as I could get. I know you and her were working on examining the green one. I mean, it sounds like we should most definitely continue that research if we can find, or at least reverse engineer what Cyrodiil did to him, and if he also did that to the trees, we might be able to create something that counteracts how his methods work.
If something can be created by science, it can be destroyed by it too.
Exactly. The lab though that you guys were using, that's kind of crumbled into dust, so we'd need, I don't know, is there anywhere else in the city that would have tools and the space we need to throw a lab together?
Yes.
I mean, I'll help you put it together. I mean, doesn't have to be perfect, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, if I help you set up a lab, then you can continue researching on the green guy, and then I'll start trying to pinpoint any of that like arcana stuff, while the like the sketchy one with the horns does that weird demon talking stuff, because that's what you're implying, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Did she raise her hand again?
Sure.
Okay, when are we getting Quinta?
Harapel's head like hits the table.
Oh, no.
I don't know if we can afford the risk of sending people that close to Orlaithir. If Cyrodiil sees people approaching, if he thinks that we are sending spies or trying to attack him or anything of that matter, he will just destroy this entire city. I'm not sure what the best
That
option is
doesn't
for...
answer my question.
Will she come back on her own? Is there a way to
Nope.
contact her and tell her to stop?
I'd have to think really, really hard.
You could do that.
I think there's a range on it.
Oh.
There is.
Yeah.
Could we magnify the range somehow?
We could...
Dreamy.
We have to level up to do that.
It'd probably have to be like a dream state thingy.
Can anyone... Let me see, hold on.
We can go get her. I'll go
Trying to
get
see
her.
if someone can cast this spell. Oh, it's a cantrip. Hold on. Trenin is thinking. Oh, that has a range too. Oh, is there a long range? Long range. I don't know if Trenin can cast
We have
this.
Wi-Fi.
Does we have Wi-Fi?
Actually, I picked up like a
Wi-Fi
mind like message spell too, but it has a range of 120 feet. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, and then I was like, oh, that's a short range. I think there's a longer spells for messaging D&D. Message spells. Oh, sending, not message, sending. 25 words or less. How long? Range unlimited. Okay, Trenin's like, wait, how do you pick the person? List your creatures with which you are familiar. So Trenin's like, I could try to send a message to her. I don't know her. I never met her. If you, I don't know if you describe her. Do you have a picture or anything of that nature?
Do we have anything of Quinta's that like would?
I have her soap. I do. I make her use it.
Who else can send this message?
Describing her help?
I want to see what other classes can use this one.
Just go get
Cleric,
her.
Wizard. Oh! Ivara's like, I could do it. I'm a little tired. I can do it, though.
It's sick.
Alright. What? I got 25 words. What am I saying to her?
Get back here. Don't
Get
do it
back.
alone.
Get back here.
Probably not that.
Tresdell split open.
Oh, Tresdell split. Okay.
We
Cyrodiil being bitch.
Let us help you.
Let us help. I can't count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss you.
we can't do anything rash, or he'll target more people.
Can't be rash. Will target more people. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
He
5,
has
6, 7,
fucking
8,
elf
9,
and
10,
goblin.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19.
Okay.
Alright.
Um,
Am I sending this?
Bowie misses you.
Okay. Very important. Alright.
How dare
Haripol just goes, send the message. Alright. Ivara looks at the message for a little bit, and then their eyes like glaze over like white, and their mouth starts moving as if they're speaking, but you can't hear what they're saying, and they send the message to Quinta. There's a moment of silence as Ivara seems to be listening, and then their eyes turn back to normal, and they just kind of go, they responded.
Oh.
Several words I cannot repeat, but
Typical Quinta.
they're yeah, she's closing in on one of the kobold camps, and she said she's got this, don't worry, they'll never know it was her, and told me to F off and that she'll be home soon.
Okay.
Guess we just have to wait and hope that Cyrodiil has his eyes on us and not Quinta.
No.
I think if anybody can manage something like that, it's Quinta.
I think we just have to believe in her at this point.
Yeah,
She said that she's gonna be back soon, so she plans to come back.
that's true.
We have to believe in her.
Haripel's like looking up at the ceiling and says, Pelor, help. It's not that I don't believe in the little goblin, it's that I'm afraid that she's going to be really, really loud about whatever she's about to do.
Yep.
Let her be successful and also not loud. That is my
That
prayer.
is not possible.
We shall see.
Well, that's a plan, I guess. We have a plan.
True.
It's better than no plan.
True.
And it's simple, but I guess while we heal our city, repair our city and heal our people, we learn as much as we can about Cyrodiil's work from this elf boy. No offense. While we detect any abnormality in the Arcana, any large spikes of arcane energy, and poke our noses in demonic business models to see if we can track down a location for arcane contracts. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's our plan then. And she looks at you all and goes, please keep me updated when things happen. You have the sending stone for a reason. I expect you to use it to tell me things. Before the city gets split open, that would be most ideal. I'm going to take a 1-hour nap, wake up, and then continue working on what has to be done. Are we good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And she stands up, and Haripel and Ivara begin making their way out of the room. Queen Orlira walks right up to you, Laith, awkwardly, because she has to like kind of skirt around the really tight room because the chairs are in the way. She goes, for creatures who live for so long, we seem unable to find a moment of peace. I know you have work to do, but I still would like to spend some time with you today.
Yes.
Great. Did you need to set up a lab with Trennan now? Were you gonna do that later?
I look over at him if he's still like in the room.
Yeah, he like
I'll
waves.
start setting up the lab later tonight, and tomorrow morning we can get started.
That sounds good to me. Where did you think you were gonna put that lab?
We'll talk about it in the morning.
Okay, I mean, I could start if you wanted me to. Um,
Don't worry, I'll get it started.
okay, I'll start grabbing some wizards, and we'll start setting up some planning some detection points for that good old Arcana. Nice meeting you. Love your work.
Nice.
Bye. Scuffles out of the room.
I don't know if love my work is really a good thing because it's all part of the whole we're in this mess, but okay, thanks for the acknowledgement there, but
Gaeloch shrugs
Laith
and
about
goes.
to have a fucking mental breakdown.
Gaeloch shrugs and goes, well, I'm your work, so he's technically complimenting me, so I think I will take that compliment. So you're hanging out with Mumsy, wait, now or later? Now?
Mumsy now, and then I'll set up the lab later.
Alright, so you two bounce from the meeting room. She's been staying in like one of the offices in the basement. So you're led to like a very simple room. There's like a little bed set up, and then you see her traveling clothes are like tossed in the corner. And there's a lot of books and tomes that she probably grabbed out of her travel bag that she thought were important to have. And I have to click on things. Yeah, the moment the door closes, you find yourself swept up in your mother's arms and robes, a comforting feeling you have not properly experienced for decades. And she says to you, our meeting on Orlaithir was so rushed. So much has happened. Freya, help me. I don't even know where to start. How are you feeling about everything?
It's been the most overwhelming feeling I've ever had in my entire life.
Well, you know, when you left, I felt some relief in a way. I thought that maybe you would be safe from the turmoil growing in Orlaithir, at least until I could fix it. You not being there was an opportunity for me to fight even harder to end the conflict there. To take risks, to show you a new Orlaithir you would want to come back to. Then, when I would leave you the city, I would be leaving you something beautiful, something whole. Experiencing the heavy burden leadership can be, I dreaded the thought that I could pass that burden on to you. But here we are, 50 years later, and the problem has only spiraled more out of hand under my leadership.
We're gonna fix it.
I think we will. I mean, we have to, but
I left to try and figure out ways to fix it, because what was within those walls was one-sided minds, and I needed more. And I found them. Here. I found every person that I feel like I could have needed to fix it.
And I apologize.
So we're going to fix it.
I apologize for being someone who is putting those walls up. I feel guilty for being a part of that. But let me tell you this, Orlaith, as I think advice is the only thing left I have to give you. The guilt for our choices might never truly go away. We will make mistakes. I have made mistakes. But I made them. I learned from them. And trying and failing is much more powerful than sitting and watching the seasons change. On the day you left, I accepted my failures. I accepted the choices I had made that had led up to that point, and I accept the choices that I will make in the future that will not go the way I hope they will. On that day, I became much stronger than I was because I stopped being afraid of my guilt. As long as my heart knew what it wanted, reuniting Orlaithir, creating a city that was safe, making you want to come back home, I knew I couldn't endure the mistakes that I would inevitably make on that path. I'm proud of what you accomplished. I know I was not supportive of your research in the past, but you are creating things that will make this world a better place. And even if there are those who are twisting your work into something horrid, that is on them. You can feel the guilt, but you cannot let it keep your attention in the past. You have so much more to do, so much more to discover and create, and so much more to fix. So you're right. We will fix this. Keep looking forward, my daughter. You're going to do wonderfully.
Thanks, Mom.
Of course. I have 50 years to make up for.
We'll be able to make up for it at home. Because we will have our home back.
It'll be our home. Not Cyrodiil's. Not Uriel's. It'll be a place we make together. But for now, let's have one moment away from this chaos. I brought tea from home.
I would love.
Wonderful. And she takes out a little tea kettle. She sets up a little place to make tea on the ground on the stone floor of the church basement. She arcanely lights a small fire and begins to boil the tea. And for a while, you both are able to ignore your responsibilities for a moment. Is there anything else you wish to speak to her about?
I'm thinking.
You can just have nice tea time with Mumsy.
Yeah, I think we'll just have nice tea time with Mumsy.
Nice tea time with Mumsy. So yeah, it's like early afternoon. What things do people want to do with the rest of the day?
I should go
DM
set up
question.
the workshop.
DM question.
Yes.
For the sapphire thingy, when he said tomorrow at 12 a.m., is that tonight?
Yes. Sorry, I had to be like, wait a minute.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. It was like 12 a.m.
Oh wait.
technically.
So this morning, you ran into him this morning.
Yeah.
So no, it wouldn't be tonight. It would be the following.
It would be
night.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had to like look at my post-it notes and be like, wait, what day did we talk to? Okay. Yeah, you talked to him this morning. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So not
All right.
tonight.
I just wanted
The
to
following
double
night.
check
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go back to the house and have a little convo with Lilith.
Nice.
This is after I've had tea with.
Damn it! I want to go back to the house and just sleep for the day. Fuck.
You can.
That's
So
valid.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thalim's
do it.
taking the day off, bro.
Yeah, do it.
Is this like after I had tea with my mom, or am I still there?
What do you mean? Like while
Like the time, like right now.
I think everyone has like a little bit of time to do something while you're having tea with Mumsy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I could, if people like want to be there for the convo with Lilith and like ask her questions, I'd say that like before we left, I would ask people to see if like they wanted to be there or not.
I'll be in a
Laith would
bed
have
above
just
you.
Laith would have just told you to like just make sure you tell her, because like as soon as like I'm done having tea, I'm gonna go set up the lab.
workshop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm retiring for the day, bro.
It's like it's nap time for
Thalim's day off.
But Laith tells you to make sure to bring up the weapon, because if it's that powerful, she'll definitely know
yeah.
something. Hopefully. Ouch! I just need my desk.
Are you making the call? Are you dialing?
I am dialing Lilith.
Boop, 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 boop. And you hear the familiar voice. Hello, darling.
Hello.
Hi. Slab blood. Exotic. Thank you for that.
I know.
Hadn't had that in a while.
I thought you would enjoy that one.
Thanks.
So I've got a couple updates for you.
Oh, did you meet with Thetis? How did that go?
I did do that.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. Not the greatest. Did not necessarily enjoy it, but you know.
Yeah, she's a power hungry little.
Yeah. But you know, I guess my mom was too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I knew about the pact switch, but I was hesitant to just tell you because I wasn't sure you wanted to be involved with the likes of her, and that's a decision you had to make for yourself. So now you know.
Well, I still appreciate the information. It at least will hopefully get me closer to knowing where she is.
I hope I was tactful in my delivery.
I appreciate the tactfulness.
I try.
So
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if I could get a little bit of information from you.
Of course.
So we have a bit of a situation going on here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Couple questions.
Yes.
One of them is have there been any spikes in Arcana usage?
Oh, there was a big one a few days ago. How many days ago? 2 days ago? Talk of the town is Tresdell went oopsie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We've been dealing with the kind of aftermath of that.
Yeah, there was, a lot of earth shaking, very old magic getting brought up. Happens every so often. Very exciting stuff.
Cyrodiil?
Mm-hmm.
He got a hold of that weapon.
Checks out, makes sense. Mm-hmm.
The one that does a lot of earth shit that is not pleasant. So he's
figured out the controls fast.
Yeah, he's kind of unfortunately a really smart guy.
Smart little fucker.
Yeah. Yep. So he just has that weapon now, and he's making a lot of threats.
Mm-hmm.
And we have kind of a working theory that he might have been pooling arcane from kind of like the Clawneck dude, like kind of that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering if you had heard any kind of dealings or anything going on in that respect.
The closest I've heard to you, Door Run, another branch of the pyramid scheme, seems to be going on there. Shady people, arcane pacts, the usual. You've seen it before.
Yeah. Do you have any information about what we could do about the weapon? Like,
I'm not sure how to destroy it. That's a little bit above my pay grade. I mean, it was made by 2 goddesses. That's
True.
You can kill Celladorne.
True.
You can take the weapon away from him. You could. I mean, if you take the batteries, it won't be able to work, right?
True.
I mean, those are my suggestions. That this is kind of big, even for me.
So you don't think it was like there's like a lot of demonic or like a lot of other demons that are kind of possibly helping him.
I mean, demons love opportunities. If there's an opportunity, they'll be involved.
True. I think that's all for now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get a lot of blood to you.
I appreciate it. It's very nice.
It seems I'll probably have some more opportunity coming up.
Oh, I like that.
But yeah, if I would appreciate it if maybe if you heard anything or noticed anything like spikes in the arcane and stuff like that, or anything like that, if you could maybe keep me posted.
Sure, I'll let you know. Yeah, as I said before, the closest blip is in Door Run currently. I think they're setting up a new branch over there since you lit the last one on fire. So,
Okay.
Are
Yeah, we'll
you?
have to look into that.
Do you think you're going to speak with Thetis again?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm at least trying to get information from her to see where my mom is.
Just be careful.
Okay.
When she sets her eyes on something that she wants, she does not like to let it go very easily.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Well, have fun in your broken town.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
We lost a lot of wine.
Oh, a true tragedy.
I know.
Not Merlot.
There was a lot of lost Merlot.
Oh,
I know.
being a mortal, it's so difficult. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you. Well, this is why I lend my power to the less fortunate. So you can endure in these terrible times.
I appreciate it.
Oh, this slod blood really hit me. It's very good. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Probably not. They're very hard to find, but you know,
That's true.
if you find any more that shit was strong. If you find any more interdimensional beings, I'd love to drink their life fluid.
Okay.
Yes.
I will keep that in mind. I'll keep a lookout.
Delightful.
Okay. That is all for now.
Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Bye-bye. What y'all doing?
Sleeping.
You went to sleep?
Yeah.
Make
Follow
a
the
wisdom
day
saving
off.
throw.
Oh, fuck me. We gotta drink.
Oh.
Is it good or bad?
Bad.
Oh.
No.
Not one.
Bro.
I think I set this up.
I hate my luck here.
So you tuck yourself in for a nice little nap.
Yeah, my day off. I
And
thought.
you're thinking, oh, it's a nap, so it doesn't fucking count. But when you're unconscious,
JK.
JK, they're still coming for you. Oh,
Wow, you went to sleep? Okay. Whole time.
oh my god. My laptop's like, I want to do an update, and the little notification's right over the tab I need. Try in an hour.
Of course.
Give me the details, and then I'll ignore them. Oh my god.
I
I'm
just
almost
got
there.
to
I'm
pee.
almost to the tab. Okay, can you
It
roll
was
for
warm.
initiative, please?
It was a warm 8.
Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Here we go now. Oh, what's your dexterity? I also got an 8.
16.
Okay, you go first.
Yeah.
I gotta put the battle music.
Dexterity boy. God damn it, I just dropped off. We charging.
You running at it?
Yeah, it's like, why was a stinger? Maybe I should shoot. Nah, fuck it.
All
Bonus action. Mark.
right.
swing. 15 hit.
Yes, just hits.
20. Ooh, 13. D6. 16 damage for swing.
Ka-thunk.
Unless a 14 this time.
To hit.
Yeah.
So it just swats your blade away with one of its claws.
Motherfucker.
This one's sassy.
Ew.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. It's your turn.
Alright, here he comes. What dice do I need for this? Just to prepare myself, I need one of these.
Don't use the dice you always crit on me with, because that's mean.
That's the dice I always use. And then you need... Oh, I need a lot of... Why do I need these? Which one does the D10 look like? Oh, I found it.
I don't like that.
I'm just preparing in case I hit. I need my dice bag. I'm not prepared. I like prepared the pictures and the stat block. I didn't prepare the rolly dice.
How many of these monsters have you done, right?
Enough.
I don't like that either.
Well, you keep asking for more.
No, I just keep failing wisdom. So I don't have a mark, like, as a +0 for wisdom saves and stuff.
Which is why I was nice and let you add your proficiency bonus to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's enough. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I have all my dice. So I need that for that for that. Okay, I'm organized. I'm ready. So this thing's gonna swipe at you with a nice big old claw. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
So the first claw attack is going to do 10 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
You
And
thought you were getting in
you
that.
are currently grappled.
Yay.
The second claw is coming around. That is a 8 to hit.
Nope.
As it holds you in place. Wait, if you're grappled, do I have advantage? I've played this game before.
I haven't.
Cause like grappled and then like restrained are like almost the same but different.
I love D&D for that.
Right? No, I don't have advantage, so that one definitely misses. And then it's going to arc its stinger up and it's gonna poke you with it. No, it's not. It's an 8 to hit.
No.
Your turn.
What am I gonna do to break out of the grapple?
You have to do a strength check, but you have to use your action for it. So while you're grappled, your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Yeah, that's really it. You just can't move.
I just swing. Fuck it. Oh, it's a nat 20.
Alright, crit me.
Yeah.
I got my calculator.
That is 20 damage. 1 plus 6. 26 damage for the first one. The second is 16.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
7, 6, 3, 10. So 30 damage total.
Wait, on the second hit?
No, altogether. 30
Oh,
damage.
okay. Gotcha.
Imagine?
So both, yeah, that's how I was like, wait. Alright, so you're like stabbing to this and that. A lot of
Me too.
nice bloody goop is like leaking out of its carapace, and it's going to bop you with its claws again. Okay, not really well. That was a 6.
No.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Alright, it's gonna try to hit you with that stinger. Oh my god. Okay, no, nothing hits. 2, a 4, and a 2.
There's a 15.
Yeah.
15 is the AC.
Yeah, we have the same AC. I'm just rolling like shit.
Is my turn. 18.
That hits. I guess I didn't need the D10s.
Right? He's all got up. Everything like +7 for me is great. First swing is 7 plus 3, 10. 6. 15.
Damage.
Yeah.
How do you want to kill this thing?
I want to slice off the pincher that's got me grappled first.
All right, you just slice it clean off, and a spray of guts squirts out.
And then gonna like walk up to it and stab straight through his eyes.
Which one? There's many eyes.
Exactly.
You just keep going.
Yeah.
As you do, it just keeps screeching. It starts with a very loud screech, and as you just continue stabbing, it just gets quieter and quieter until it just lays there motionless and dies.
Trying to sleep.
And you continue your nap. So comfortable. So wonderful. So relaxing.
I didn't even get pinched.
So nice.
I didn't even need my D10s.
That's nice for Thalim,
Yeah.
at least.
It's blue.
One of these days I'm gonna roll really well, and you're gonna be all alone in the wild
Oh yeah,
hunt.
you nearly killed me in the very first fucking fight.
Well, and then he's gonna have to use like his fancy shit, and then he's gonna like come out of sleep like looking to kill, and then we're gonna have a problem on our hands.
It's true.
You can't use
I
it when
wouldn't
he's on that plane.
Oh, fantastic!
So he might just die.
That's not so fantastic, but knowing that he's not gonna wake up in a
In a rage.
bloodthirsty rage is pretty.
Yeah.
I'll fucking still do it. I swear to God.
So Thalim's spending
Finds
his
a way to
afternoon
break the
sleeping.
system.
Luce had a telephone call. Laith had
Won't
tea.
sleep too.
Chey, what are you up to this afternoon?
Wanting to go sleep. It's almost midnight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
IRL.
Mm-hmm.
It do be
True.
like,
It do be
It is.
midnight.
I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to not be able to form sentences.
Yeah. I don't know what I
It's
want.
getting
It's,
there.
it's the sweet
I've
time.
been yawning like every few minutes.
Yeah.